All right, hey, Ron, it's been great talking to you. Don't agree with it? That's too bad.
Like and subscribe anyways.
Like and subscribe anyways.
Who is the real hero here?
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome in. It's your boys with the AFC Eastie boys. You got Cat in the Hat, and you got
Charlie Waffles.
up at the top. That's right. How's everybody's weekend? I hope everybody out there, all the fathers, had a wonderful Father's Day weekend and got to do some good things with the family. I know I did. So I hope everyone else out there had a great time. But what do we got in store for the ladies and gentlemen out there, all the football fans around the world?
So this is going to be an unusual episode of AFC Eastie Boys End Zone to End Zone. We're going to be cutting up into two different sections. We are doing our top tier list for the top 32 quarterbacks in the league and the top 32 running backs in the league. So what we're going to be doing is first, we're going to run through the quarterbacks. We're going to make it fun. We're going to talk about everybody and what their rank level is, who's better than who, and who's God tier. We're going to find out who the number one is on our lists. Later on in the show, we're going to do the running backs, and then you'll get to see the heavy hitters, the superheroes, if you will, of the NFL. And we're going to have a little fun with it. We're going to enjoy ourselves. We hope that you do too. So like and subscribe, share the video with your friends, and follow along for more action.
That's right. It's going to be a fun one for sure. The whole concept of this is comparing your regular football players to superheroes. Where do they stand? Are they a superhero? Are they a villain? What type of superhero would they be, right? So that's how we're going to be ranking them today. We got cool little cards for you guys to represent each of these players, just so you see the hard work that we went in here and put in for you guys. These are some pretty dope cards going to be representing each of the players in the tiers, and you can see here we'll run through these tiers real quick and I'll kind of explain them to you, and then we're going to jump right into it. All right, and so we are doing things a little bit differently today. We're going to be breaking this up into videos, so you might see a little repetitiveness before each section, but just bear with it. The fun stuff is here for you guys live. For those of you joining us live, we appreciate you because the fun is going to happen during the live. You know what I mean? All right, let's go. So
You already know.
Top tier, we got the Universe Protectors. This is the God tier, the Unstoppable Forces. If you have one of these guys, you're an instant Super Bowl contender. And then below that, we got the Caped Crusaders. These are the elite tier. They're incredibly skilled, highly reliable, and capable of saving the day when the game is on the line. And then we got the Mutants, your high potential, unbelievable raw physical talent, but can they control their powers consistently? And then we got our street level guys. These are the average Joes. They can get the job done, but might need a little help from the team to save the city. And then, of course, we got your sidekicks. This is the bottom tier. These are starters by default, ladies and gentlemen. Safe to say they're not leading you to glory. So those are our
Not anytime soon.
Those are our tiers, and we're gonna rank these quarterbacks and these running backs into these tiers respectively. So sit back, relax, enjoy the time, get your drinks, your snacks, smash that like, smash that subscribe, turn on them notification bells, and get ready for it. All right, so you want to start off the first one, or you want me to start off the first one?
Are we going bottom bracket or top tier first? Bottom bracket, right? We got to start with the sidekicks.
Well, I mean,
the guys that are.
I mean, do you want to do the intro for this one, or you want me to do the intro for this one?
Oh, okay. Not just jumping into Hawkeye being in the main intro. All right, here he is. That's the guy right there. No.
But no, the way that I was thinking about doing it is just going like we have the quarterbacks here in a list and just going down the list and ranking them like that. That'll be the easiest way.
Yeah,
for
bang,
us.
bang, bang.
Yeah.
Who they're gonna be? They're gonna be the Hawkeye, or they're gonna be the Venom? They're gonna be fucking the Hulk Buster? Who knows?
Hulk.
Don't forget, there's Captain.
Captain America.
And then you got your average Joe. He leads his team, but he needs his team.
He does. He definitely does. He's like the bard. If you play Dungeons and Dragons, you'd understand like that reference right there.
I'm just here for encouragement, guys.
All right, so you want to kick us off?
All right.
You need a minute to think about what you want to say?
Yeah, a little bit. I was like, let's see.
Don't forget, everybody in the chat, please spread the love, share the joy. Go post this on your social medias. Go post it on your social medias right now. They definitely want to be here when the action's live.
Welcome in, everybody. If you're just tuning in, this is Charlie Waffles and Cat in the Hat from the AFC Eastie Boys. And we, today, are going to be running through the top 32 quarterbacks in the league and ranking them individually, whether they're God-tier superhero or Joe Schmo on the street who needs a little help from his team. Is he going to lead the day but still need his friends? Or can he do it all on his own? We'll see today on AFC Eastie Boys End Zone to End Zone. And we're going to have a lot of fun with it today. So when you're ready, like, subscribe, grab your popcorn, and here we go.
Here we go. All right, yeah, this is going to be fun. This is going to be super fun. So let's start it off. We got Mr. Patty Mahomes first on the list here. In this one, I think it's easy to say. In my opinion, I would say he fits in that top tier, that God tier level. If you got one of these guys on your team, you're definitely making the Super Bowl, or at least a contender. What do you think? Where do you think?
Yeah, I would agree. I'm gonna totally throw him in there somewhere among the Captain Americas or the Hulk God tier of the NFL. Because yes, he doesn't necessarily need top names to get plays done. This man literally will do it on his own. He's shown it before. Coming back from an ACL injury, maybe a little more risky. But at the same time, like, he's literally shown us time and time again that he puts his heart on the line, despite what it's going to do to his body.
100%. Definitely in that God tier section. Then the next one we got on the list is Lamar Jackson. Where does he rank for you? We got here.
I mean, Lamar's.
Go ahead.
What do you got?
I was just saying, we got here Cape Crusaders, incredibly skilled, highly reliable, and capable of saving the day when the game is on the line. You think he's in the top tier, the unstoppable force? If you put him on a team, he makes you a Super Bowl contender? Or is he in that mutants category where he's unbelievable raw physical talent, but can they control their powers consistently?
Ooh, I mean, it definitely seems like, and from what I've seen in his past and prior seasons, he's certainly trending towards that mutant aspect. He's got raw talent. The man is capable. He can run on his feet. He can get it down the field, but he's not always accurate, and he does get emotional. and he lets his emotions kind of carry him, not in necessarily a good way.
And I kind of agree with that. He is a raw specimen, and the talent is there. It is very inconsistent. He has shown signs of being more consistent through the years, but with injuries and everything, we are going to stick him in the mutant category.
Almost like the Wolverine, if you will. Like, not quite capable of leading a team, but he is amazing all by himself.
100%. 100%. All right, the next one we got on the list here is Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence.
Lawrence.
This is a guy in my
pretty boy of the NFL.
This is a guy, in my opinion, who has the skills to get the job done, but like if we've seen that if he doesn't have the proper tools around him, the success isn't there. So he ranks street level, in my opinion. They get the job done, but might need a little help from the team to save the city. Um, and yeah, he's good. He's done great, but like I said, it's just like you can't plug this guy into any team and for him just to make a difference. He needs a team around him to be top notch. Any rebuttals?
Not for me.
Nah.
Pretty boy Trevor. He's got an arm. He's got a leg.
All right.
But he's a streetwalker.
He's the streetwalker, like a Hawkeye. All right, so the next one we got on this list is Aaron Rodgers. I'm gonna let you take it away with this one.
Well, Rodgers has proved time and time again that he can get the job done, but he's also proved over and over to me that he can't get it done by himself. So I'm thinking he's a Cape Crusader. He can go from city to city and be a dynamic force on the team if he so chooses, but he's a Batman. He's also got enough money that he could be like, I don't really have to do well, and I'll be fine. As long as I'm in the news and seen taking down a couple of villains throughout the season, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll be okay. So I'm putting him in the Cape Crusaders tier for me.
I totally agree with that. Incredibly skilled, highly reliable, and capable of saving the day when the game is on the line. We saw this last year with the Pittsburgh Steelers. They didn't have any kind of real running game, any kind of real weapons for him to throw the ball to, but he was still able to go out there and spread that ball around and utilize what he had to go and win that division. Yes, they did lose in the playoffs, but this year might be a different year for Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, Cape Crusaders fits well for Aaron Rodgers. Good one. All right, so the next one on the list, Tyler Shough. Tyler Shough, New Orleans Saints quarterback, rookie from last year. Didn't really get a whole lot of starts. He kind of started the last 6 games of the season. Looked really good with those games, but it was kind of garbage time in my opinion. You can't get a real gauge of how well he's going to do. So in my opinion, he's a sidekick. He's a starter by default. Safe to say he's not leading you to glory, but maybe this season he can move up to the street level and go on from there. But in my opinion, there's not enough tape. There's not enough film for me to judge what category he really does fit in.
Say the name again. I gotta hear the pronunciation.
Tyler Shough.
Shuck? Shuck like an oyster.
Oh, you know all about that.
Yeah. I'm just asking. I'm just curious. Because I've been calling him Tyler Show all summer, and I've even had a little quip that he needs to show more to do better. You know what I'm saying? Before I can give him a qualified judgment. But what I have seen, I definitely agree with you. He's definitely a sidekick working his way up to street level. But he's, like I said, Shough has to show more.
Show more. Show us more, Shuck. And he's going to get the opportunities this year. He's going to be their clear starter, and he has good weapons around him. So we'll see what he can do with a full season behind him.
We'll see if he can progress.
Yeah. All right. So the next one on the list, we got Joey Burrow. Mr. Joe Burrow, quarterback of the Cincinnati Bengals. Where do you rank Mr. Burrow?
Oof. Mr. Burrow, he's more of a hothead, man. I see him as a hothead. I'm again putting him in the Cape Crusaders. He's up there, but he's not unstoppable. He still needs a team around him to get shit done. And like, dude's got an arm. Don't get me wrong. He could go somewhere else, throw to somebody else. Jamar Chase makes him look good. I didn't say that.
No,
Jamar Chase doesn't make anyone look good.
No.
Jamar Chase is good.
Yeah, no, he definitely Jamar Chase definitely helps out anybody. I mean, look how good Joe Flacco looked with Jamar Chase. You throw Jamar Chase the ball 40 times, and he's going to catch at least half of them, and you're getting 2 touchdowns, and it's going to make you look good. But yeah, I can't quite put him in the Super Bowl contender, like the top god tier, because like he's too injury prone for me. Like every season he's getting injured. Could that be because of the offensive line, et cetera, et cetera? Sure. But I honestly think that he fits in the mutant category for me. He does have unbelievable raw physical talent, but he can't control his powers consistently. But I'll
give you that because he's on and off the field.
100%. But I can also see the Cape Crusaders because he is highly skilled but he's not reliable, and he is capable of saving the day when the game is on the line. So it's like I can go in either one of these categories. Where do you want to finish him off at?
Oh, Joe Burrow. He's like Mystique. So we're going to put him in a mutant category because he can change and adapt in the game to what he needs to do, but he still needs help, and he can't do it by himself.
100%. All right, so the next
Deception.
Baker Mayfield. This is a guy that is highly reliable, in my opinion. We've seen him be a dog for his team and literally like carry the team on his back. It did cost him last year. He ended up suffering an injury. But other than that, I have seen him put this team on his back, and he makes nice throws. He's pretty... I'm like leaning towards the Caped Crusader, but he hasn't done enough in like the postseason and things like that for me to be like, yeah, you can rely on him when the game is on the line. Like he's done it in the regular season, but he hasn't done it in the postseason. Because I mean, the only other category I would think that fits him would be the street level, but I feel like he's better than street level, so maybe he fits in the mutant category. What do you think?
I would definitely put him as better than street level, based on the fact that, you know, where the team that he let when he was with the Browns, they put the world on his shoulders and it didn't work out. Like, so he's definitely not top tier unstoppable. Then moving in, even like where'd he go next? Fucking somewhere, and then before he ended up in Tampa, but
I think he was with the Rams.
I would have to put him. Yeah, I was gonna say he went somewhere else between Browns and Tampa. But as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer, he came out and led the team, and I almost wanted to put him in the Cape Crusaders category as far as heart and, you know, unstoppableness. But I would say mutant, raw talent. He just doesn't know how to control it. He can't get it right. He's Mr. Can't Get Right. Like, he does good things during the game, but he can't get it right.
Fair enough.
So I would say mutant categories.
Fair enough. I totally agree. Fair enough. Ooh, Mr. Bo Nix is next on the list. Showtime. Where would you put Bo Nix? Entering his third year in the league. Went to went to the AFC Championship last year, but unfortunately got injured and was not able to play. And we all know that it had Bo Nix been healthy, it would have been a Broncos Seahawks Super Bowl. So, where would you place Mr. Bo?
Oh, the things. Oh, the things that could have been. Mr. Bo Nix is going to be a mutant, raw talent. He was doing good until he got hurt. So he doesn't know how to control his talent yet. He's got to be to be unstoppable and to be a Cape Crusader, you got to be able to fight through those kind of things. Obviously, injuries are unpredictable, but to have had himself put in a position where he was going to get that injury, that was him taking risks that he shouldn't have taken. Live to see another down.
Yeah.
Wisdom comes with experience.
Yeah, I think I can agree with that because, like, if you go back and you look at those games also from last year, like, there were none of those moments where it was kind of like on his shoulders to win the game. He didn't have any of those moments where it's like, oh, like, had it not have been Bo Nix, we wouldn't have won this game. It was kind of really a team effort, and a lot of that defense had a lot to do with their success. So, mutant category for Mr. Bo Nix seems fair. Raw talent, but can't control their powers consistently. But he's entering his third, fourth year, so he's young. He could definitely get up into that universe protectors category if he keeps making the progression. And now that they extended Sean Payton,
absolutely,
it's gonna happen. You'll see him up there in that tier.
It's very likely.
Next on the list, one of your favorite quarterbacks, Mr. Brock Purdy. I'm gonna have to put this guy, like, I have him as one of my top 5 quarterbacks this year for fantasy purposes, but he's kind of just like a plug and play player. You know what I mean? He's in a really good system, and I think if you take him out of this system, he's not as good of a quarterback as he looks right now. So in my opinion, he's just a street level quarterback. They get the job done, but they might need a little bit of help from the team to save the city. Like I said, I feel like if you plug him into another system, he looks like a bottom tier quarterback all the way. I could be wrong, but I mean, that's just my thoughts on him. What are your thoughts? Where would you place him? Let's talk through this. I know that you don't agree.
No, I don't agree. No, I don't agree. I would say at least Cape Crusaders, because he was doing fantastic the first time when he came onto the field. Yes, he got injured, but then he came back and he's proven that he can do the exact same thing. Yes, he's got Christian McCaffrey there to make him look good, because hey, McCaffrey's a beast, but that was coach's decision bringing him in, and it just happened to be a smart one. Purdy by himself has been able to show that he can sling the rock and get 300 plus yards in consistent overall games over and over again repeatedly. So I can't see him as a street level quarterback. Yes, if you were to plug him into play like some kind of like Baker Mayfield situation like they have in Tampa, it would be a completely different quarterback. He's not really a big scrambler. He doesn't go for extra yards. He doesn't use his legs like that. But god dang, is he accurate, and he can read defenses at such like he's on his fifth season.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would personally throw him in Cape Crusaders. But I guess if you're saying street level, then we can meet in the middle at a mutant and call him raw talent that needs some friends with him.
And I can definitely, like, especially for this year coming up, I can see him going a little higher because they did bring in Mike Evans, so he's going to have a whole nother weapon to use. Mutant.
We're going to be able to see more of that accuracy.
100%. Mutant, huh? I think we can. I'm gonna take your argument.
Bam, bam, bam,
I'm
bam.
gonna take your argument a step further. Cape Crusader. Yeah. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, that's where I wanted to put him, but
Let me know if y'all agree with that down in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Drop it in the chat whether you agree or not. All right. So next on the list.
Brock Purdy.
Uh,
Brock Purdy is the Cape Crusader, baby.
Next on the list, we got Mr. Cam Ward. Silence. Crickets. I think that explains it all. Where's the cricket soundboard? That's funny.
Cam Ward.
I mean, I can't put him above street level. I mean, I can easily see him as a sidekick to where he's a starter by default. But it was Tennessee Titans' first year.
More of a Luke Cage style. Just got started. Nobody really knows who I am. He came from Miami, so I mean, I can't really like talk too much crap. I'll go, you know. But at the same time, he's not there yet.
Pause.
He's got a lot to prove.
Pause. I gotta check on my dad.
Okay. Un momento, everybody. It's hot out there today. I'll tell you what.
Oh my gosh, he can't be coming in here like that, like making it look like he's having a freaking heart attack and stuff, and he just wants to ask me a question. We're gonna have to edit all that blankness out. Yeah, you know what I mean, bro? Come on. Yes, same feeling, bro. Same feeling. Cam Ward. What were you saying about Cam Ward?
Street level hero, like a Luke Cage, just coming of age. Nobody knows what he can do yet, so they don't really want to judge him. I don't want to judge him too bad. He's from the U, so I'm a big fan. I want him to do well. You know what I mean? So I want him to progress to a higher rank, but I can't give it to him yet. So sorry, dude. Street level hero.
Street level? You give him street level?
You're not quite a sidekick. I'm not gonna make him a sidekick. No, he's not a sidekick.
Okay. Street level, I can dig.
He made it. You know what I'm saying?
I can dig.
He's a starter in the NFL.
I can dig street level because I have paid attention to some of the training camp and OTAs for this offseason, and it seems like that Carnell Tate's going to be a good help for him. And I seen a nice little sidearm from him as well. So he will probably be street level this year. So we can roll with that. We'll find a Human Torch. Any of the guys that we ranked yet? You would you consider a Human Torch, Waffles? We got it in the chat. They asking.
Ooh, a Human Torch. As far as like what they just accidentally light themselves on fire and ruin the game for everyone else. Or the good Human Torch who uses his fire.
No, we got a perfect example of that. The next one on the list is Mr. CJ Stroud. We can go ahead and make him that Human Torch that you're talking about right there. He has capabilities, but he can blow himself up and ruin the day. Rookie of the Year, his first year coming into the league, 2023. He was the Rookie of the Year. Can you believe it? And then since then, he's kind of been picked up and held by the defense and threw the game away this past year. So in my opinion, right now, he's a street level, but I could make I could make an argument for mutant. I could definitely make an argument for mutant, but like at this moment, I feel like he's got to be street level for me because like he's getting carried by his team. Definitely a Human Torch. He's not saving the day. He's just there to help.
Well then, well then, there you go. You said it right there. He needs to be carried by his team. He's the Human Torch. He's got to be a mutant. Even the Human Torch needed a Fantastic Four to get shit done.
So mutant category. Unbelievable raw physical.
I'd put him there.
Unbelievable raw physical talent.
He's got skills. He just needs more time.
Yeah, he needs to be more consistent.
Whether it be in the pocket or yeah, just more consistent in his play.
All right, we can get with that. Mutant category for Mr. C.J. Stroud. All right, next we got Jalen Hurts. Go Birds. Nice little card here, ladies and gentlemen. Check this card out. We're going to move him up the list though a little bit. We got him right in the middle right now. Where would you put him? Where would you rank Mr. Jalen Hurts, Waffles?
I don't want to say God tier and make all the Eagles fans
get rocked.
Yeah, get rocked up. Yeah. Go Eagles, go Birds, but I got to. Like, you need a yard.
He's the guy.
He's gonna get it.
He doesn't like doing it, but he does.
He's gonna get it.
I could totally.
He doesn't like doing it, but he's gonna get that yard.
I could totally agree with
he's
you.
He's gonna win us the game. Like I gotta put him at God tier quarterback.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts.
I agree with you, bro.
It hurts to say it.
I gotta put him there too. I actually have. He's also in my top 5 quarterbacks for this year for fantasy football. So he's that guy. Like you said, if you need a yard,
he's that guy.
Push his tush, and you're getting that yard.
Go get that, boy. Go get that.
In there.
You weigh what? 130 pounds.
Pick you up.
We're gonna pick you up by your britches and throw you in there.
That's right. Never forget that 4 tush push play in a row for a touchdown to start off Super Bowl 59.
To be fair, that move could have had a better name if the Rams had come up with it.
Right.
They could have called it the battering ram.
Yeah, I like that.
The battering ram play, and it would have sounded so much more cool than the tush push. Like,
well, you got to think about
what am I gonna say?
What will your team name a tush push? Because everybody's got to adapt, bro. Tush push ain't going nowhere. So it's like you either find your own version of a tush push, or you're gonna get left behind. That's just how it is. That's just how it's gonna be, man. Because it ain't going nowhere, ladies and gentlemen. But next on the list, we got Jaden Daniels. Mr. Jaden Daniels suffered a pretty bad injury last year, but we saw him in his rookie year take this Commander team to the NFC Championship. Unfortunately, didn't win, but they were playing a tough Eagles team. But we've seen this guy do some good things. In my opinion, I feel like he's a caped crusader, incredibly skilled, highly reliable, and capable of saving the day when the game is on the line. He uses his legs. He's pretty accurate. That injury where he got injured, it wasn't his fault. It was just bad luck. I mean, I guess you can kind of say it was his fault because he scrambled, but at the same time, like, he was scrambling for a touchdown, and that's the type of guy he is. We saw him his rookie year literally carry that team to the NFC Championship. In my opinion, he's a caped crusader. What say you, Waffles?
I would put him there as well. I would definitely tier him up as not top tier, but second ranking. Jaden Daniels is a monster on the field when he was in good, healthy condition, and he proved it time and time again that he's willing to sacrifice his body for his team, for his city, if you will.
Yeah, and he's got a long way to go. He's got a long way to go. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is our quarterback rankings. That's right. So make sure y'all smash that like and subscribe because we're also going to have the running back rankings coming for you. And in the future, we're going to do your wide receivers as well. But that's going to take a little bit of time because there's a lot of those guys out there. So maybe 2 weeks or so. We'll see. Who's the next quarterback on the list? Oh,
Boom, boom.
Mr. Josh Allen. Mr. Josh Allen. Oh my gosh, Mr. Josh Allen. Look at this card too. This card is so badass, man. Why does he have to have such a cool card? You see this card, man? Y'all see this card, ladies and gentlemen?
Dude.
As I move up towards the top with Josh Allen, as I continue to move
Pretty sick.
up to
Yeah, as you move up towards the top. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's true.
I don't think we can put him anywhere else other than the universe protector, the god tier, the unstoppable force. If you have one of these guys, you're an instant Super Bowl contender. I mean, the Buffalo Bills are a clear epitome. Like, if you take him off of that team, they're a 5-win team. But with him there, they're fighting for the AFC East every single year. The biggest thing with him
every single year.
The biggest thing with him is he hasn't been able to get over the hump of some of these other quarterbacks that are on this list, like preferably the Patrick Mahomes, the Lamar Jackson, who's actually in the mutant category. But he has the abilities to do it. It's just been circumstantial. Like the team, he's had a bad run, so I still think he's god tier, unfortunately. Coming from a Dolphins fan.
I have to agree. Go Jets. Jets. Jets.
Fins up, baby. Y'all see the haircut.
Josh Allen
Y'all see the haircut, right? We're going to have a fin by the season.
Josh Allen is a god tier quarterback.
Unfortunately.
That's forever. I said that.
All y'all Bills fans out there better clip it now. This is probably the only time you're going to hear us saying this. Yeah.
God tier. I can't. But he is. So give credit where credit is due, even if I hate it.
Even if you hate it. All right, the next one we got on this list is
even if you hate
it.
Like and subscribe, even if like and subscribe anyway.
Oh wait, hold on. I can hit you with that. Hold on. I can hit you with it.
Oh, you're gonna hit me with that.
I can hit you with it right here. Oh, what's going on? Oh, it's not working. Never mind, it's not working.
Oh, like and subscribe anyways.
Anyway.
Hold on, I got the pencil. Hold on.
It's on the intro. They saw it. It's on the intro. Anyways, so the next one we got on this list is Caleb Williams. I'll let you start this one off.
Oof. I want to put him as a Cape Crusader. He's definitely come up in the league pretty quickly and definitely turned around the Bears offense from what they were. You haven't seen the Bears being talked about as a relevant team in years, since probably, I don't know, the
85
Brian Urlacher days.
The 85 Bears, or Brian Urlacher.
I was going to give them a little bit more than that. Their defense has always been, pretty stout, or so they thought. But Caleb Williams has definitely changed it and turned that city around, like a Cape Crusader would.
Yep.
He's coming in and he's taking on the demons. You know what I mean? Fighting the good fight, and go Bears.
Yeah, no, I like what Caleb Williams has done. It definitely, Ben Johnson coming in definitely unlocked his potential, and like him going into his second year with Ben Johnson, like they had 8 fourth quarter comebacks last year, and like it was just all because Caleb Williams going out there and like putting the team on his back and making great throws and extending plays with his legs. And like y'all seen that one pass, that 40,
Yeah, that's no
that
easy feat.
44-yard touchdown to Cole Kmet to win that game against the Packers, like off his back foot. Like that's what the Madden 27 cover is. It's him doing that pass. It was amazing. He's a Caped Crusader. He's actually number one quarterback fantasy for me this year. He's my number one quarterback for fantasy football this year. I think this year is going to be his opportunity to jump up to that next tier for next year. You know what I mean? To jump up into that God tier.
Right. He's only got but himself to prove it.
Yep. So the next on the list here is Jared Goff. Mr. Jared Goff, Detroit Lions quarterback. Kind of the similar story as Caleb Williams. He's definitely came into Detroit and kind of brought life to them. But they still seem to suffer injuries every single year that stop them from going all the way. But they're always in it. But I don't know if we can credit that to Jared Goff, in my opinion. Because they have a really good team around them. The defense, the running back, the wide receivers, the coach. Where would we put Jared Goff? This one's difficult. Like, I don't think we put him in that God
because it was
tier, right?
definitely... No. When you think Lions, you think running backs and such. You don't really think of the passing game too often. Jared Goff did come and change the city a little bit, so I'm not going to say he's a bum. He wouldn't be street level. I'd put him more in the mutant category, somewhere around the middle. He's got a good arm, decent head on his shoulders, and makes some pretty good decisions. But with the talent they put around him, that's what really makes him a star player. With Gibbs and Swift, although Swift being gone now, Gibbs is going to get a little bit more check, but that's in the next video. But I would say Jared Goff is more of a mutant character tier.
Yeah.
Mutant tier, Jared Goff.
I can agree with you on that. Unbelievable raw physical talent, but can't control the powers consistently. Well, we can put him in that category because he's got the weapons. Hasn't been able to take him over the hump, so that's got to definitely be an issue for him. If you had to rank him as an actual superhero in that level, who would he be?
An actual superhero. I would say mutant status, probably like a Cyclops.
Okay, that's a good one. I was thinking like Gambit, but
The
Cyclops
leader,
is good.
the leader of the team. He just can't quite see clearly what he needs to see to pull all his team together.
He's too focused on Jean Grey and the Wolverine connection.
Too focused.
Yeah. Too jealous. His jealousy is getting the best.
Too worried about.
He's over there.
Too worried about the triangle.
He's over there looking at the Rams and the relationship between the Rams and Matthew Stafford, and he's too jealous to focus on making his own team that relevant. So yeah, that was a perfect comparison.
Yeah,
that was a perfect comparison. All right, the next one we got on this list is Jackson Dart. Now, Jackson Dart, we saw a bunch of flashes out of him last year, right? But it was very inconsistent because he injured himself a lot. He put his body on the line and was therefore out quite often due to concussions. But new coach, can he change it? In my opinion, right now, he's street level. He gets the job done, but he might need help from the team around him. And by that, I mean, like, from his line specifically, so he doesn't like have to be forced to rush the ball so much and put his body on the line.
All right, so this is one of the only quarterbacks I contemplated putting in the sidekick category, just because he definitely needs help from his whole team. He needs help from his whole team to get shit done. The Giants have been struggling for quite some time without Scatterbo and Tyrone. Like, there would be no free space for this man to do anything. So Jackson Dart to me is a sidekick. So I would say we'll put it. I can I can say street level is okay. He's definitely low tier. Needs to work on his shit. He puts himself in takes too many risks that he's not experienced enough to be taking.
Yeah, and it's all on him too. It's just inexperience in the league.
Yeah.
He could easily change that narrative this year with John Harbaugh, and like I said, like if he could easily change that narrative, but yeah, he definitely needs help from his team in order to save the city. I could see him in the sidekick, starter, but I don't feel like he's a starter by default. I feel like he is their clear starter. He is like the best choice they have. And he has shown flashes of being good. Like, it's just he's dumb, puts himself in harm's way.
Open a book, read the plays, get off social media, and stop doing TikTok dances. Exactly. Stop doing the Macarena, you know what I'm saying? And get out there and read your playbook.
All right, so street level or sidekick, either one you pick.
We'll do street level because he's got potential, and I don't want to put him at the. I don't really want to rank anybody as a sidekick.
Well, this next one you might put as a sidekick. JJ McCarthy. He might not even start.
Okay. Okay. Mr. Injury prone rookie who was supposed to be great. Yeah, I would definitely say he's a sidekick. He's not even like the star quarterback on his team.
Yeah, he's fighting to be the starter right now. He's got Kyler Murray coming in there, so he's battling with that. He's battled with injuries. Yeah, he's definitely starter by default before Kyler Murray came in, and safe to say he's not leading your team to glory. Next one on this list is Mr. Jordan.
Yeah, he's probably not going to be the starter.
Jordan Love.
Jordan Love. He's up there, man. I'd have to put him up there. Jordan Love is not an unstoppable force, I wouldn't say, because he's been shown to make some errors and some fumbles and pushing things where he shouldn't. But I would put him in a Cape Crusader, personally. Like, Green Bay's not a bad team. They've been doing very well with him. Not well enough to, make it all the way and be the talk of the town. But at the same time, they got potential.
And I can agree with you on that. And he's really gonna get put to the test this year to be a Cape Crusader, especially early on in the season, considering that Micah Parsons isn't gonna be back until halfway through the season. So that defense is gonna be pretty porous. So it's going to be up to Jordan Love to be able to distribute this ball and spread it around, because they also might lose Josh Jacobs at some point because of the stuff that he's got going on off the field. So it really could be up to Jordan Love this year to be able to allegedly, we're keeping an eye on that story. So make sure y'all smash that like and subscribe. We keep you posted on everything that goes on around the NFL. But so yeah,
when we know, you'll know.
Yeah, when we know, you will know. But yeah, so it's going to be up to Jordan Love this year if the Packers are going to make it to the playoffs and be a good team this year. It's going to be on his shoulders, and he's going to have to rise up to the occasion of being a Caped Crusader. He's going to have to put on that cape and be Superman for his team. Like, he's going to have to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about
it. Big facts.
Big facts.
Go Pack, go.
Shout out to Tom Grassi, by the way. Appreciate you. Justin Herbert, next one on the list. What are your thoughts on Mr. Justin Herbert? I'm going to stop right here in the middle.
Ooh. Yeah, I was going to say Mutant sounds like him. He's got talent and got raw skill. He just hasn't been able to pull it all together to finish anything. Not a very good closer. They need to be on top from the start. They don't play from behind very well. So I'm saying Mutant, somewhere along the lines of, let's see, like, no, I don't want to say Sabretooth. Uh, somewhere along the lines of like morph. He can turn into what he needs to when he needs to, but he's not the original. Like, you know what I mean? He's not the he's adaptable, but he's not the main character.
Yeah, I mean we've seen what he can be, right? We've seen what he can be with a good offensive line and everything's working around him. His receivers are everything on point, but we've also seen what they can be when everything's not working out in their favor, when everything's not going perfectly. He definitely has the physical traits and the abilities to win games and to perform well, but yeah, it's not on a consistent basis. He needs a lot of things going in his favor. I can get with that. Mutant and more fits perfectly. It does. It fits perfectly. Because like I said, different situations, he's a different type of person. The next one on this list, we got Michael Penix Jr. Again, fighting for that starting role against Tua over there with the Atlanta Falcons. He's not winning that role. He's also not cleared for action yet either from his injury from last year. Sidekick, starter by default. Safe to say he's not leading you to glory. He's already been over there, and that's why they went and got Tua, who led the league in interceptions last year. They went and got Tua to replace him. That tells you everything you need to know.
Definitely, I would put him as sidekick. Like without Bijan and the running game, that team's not going nowhere.
Nowhere.
Drake London is all you need to talk about. Is the only person on that team worth throwing the ball to. So it's like, he ain't open, you ain't open. Good night, Falcons. Get yourself a better quarterback. And even if we're talking Tua, whenever we get to him on this list,
he's gonna be there. He's gonna be there.
Down there too, sidekick, street level somewhere. We'll
figure
I guess
that
we'll
out.
assess that when we get there.
We'll figure that out because before we get to Tua, we got Shedeur Sanders, who is fighting for the starting role against Deshaun Watson over there with the Cleveland Browns. Didn't get a whole lot of playing time last year, so there's not a whole lot to look at. Kind of similar situation as Tyler Shuck, and the fact that he's fighting an uphill battle right now against Deshaun Watson, and he might not even get to start. Deshaun Watson, they've got so much money invested in him, he's going to get the clear start. So another sidekick for you.
One of those, you got to do something for us, bro. We're giving you so much money.
Yeah. All right.
Stop touching the. Yeah.
All right, and for this next one, if I had a tier below sidekick, I would name it the Greg tier. And if you're not familiar with who Greg is those minions that Hela, Thor's sister, would spawn, and they're basically just regular clay molds. Like me and Waffles could beat these guys, literally. Like that's how bottom tier these guys are. And that's where I would rank this next quarterback going on this list, who's a starter by default, just because Michael Penix sucks more. Mr. Tua Tagovailoa. Led the league.
Mr. Tua.
Led the league in interceptions last year. It was bad. His regression is real.
Led the league in trips on a boat last year.
The regression with Tua is real, unfortunately. As a Dolphin fan, I've seen it firsthand. Like, yes, there was a point where we could have ranked him definitely a lot higher, but ever since getting paid, he just hasn't put in the work anymore. He doesn't put in enough work in the offseason to improve his game, and you could tell that it's regressed. It's regressed pretty bad. He might go into Atlanta, and it might be a good fit for him, right? Playing in a dome, under a new scheme, you know what I mean? It might be a good fit for him. He might be able to move up in categories. He might be able to save his career. But a lot of that's going to be because, like, the receivers that he has around him are going to make him look good. You know, he has 6'4" receivers now. So it's like they have a much larger catch radius. So you don't have to be as good of a quarterback as you had to be in Miami, where you had 5'8" receivers that relied on timing. So we'll see how it goes. Sidekick or Greg. I don't think you have any arguments with that, do you?
Sidekick. Yeah, no. Sidekick or Greg sounds great to me. Tua is
He's one tackle.
Low man on the totem pole.
He's one tackle away from being out of the league. Like, let's think about it seriously. Like, one bad hit away from being out of the league. All right, the next one we got on this list is Mr. Geno Smith. He's got a nice card here. I found an explosive card for Mr. Geno Smith. Last year wasn't a good look for Geno Smith. He was on a team that was actively trying to tank. They didn't have any kind of real receivers, no real offensive line, and he was tied for interceptions with Tua Tagovailoa. But I think that was a figment of the team that he was on, and I do think that he's going to do better this year with the New York Jets. They have a whole lot of weapons for him to throw the ball to. They have a much better offensive line. They might have a much better run game. So I do think that Geno Smith will do better. What say you about your quarterback, Geno Smith?
My quarterback, Geno Smith. I can pull out the speech I got. No, I don't have no speech. This man has come home to try and make his team better than it's been in years, and hopefully he will do that. Well, like, I still got hope for him. I wouldn't put him anywhere other than a mutant level at this point. Like, he has been through some rough times and he's been bounced around the league, but everywhere he goes, he seems to do okay. Like, with the Raiders last year and last season, it was definitely a struggle to watch. Like, going back and looking at those highlights, knowing that he's going to be my quarterback this season, I'm still ambitious of what our team is going to be able to do for him to make his life easier and make his decisions easier and whatnot. We got a little bit better, like you said, tools than the other teams that he came from. Not really big fan of the Raiders and what they're about as far as, like, getting the ball around and doing what they do. Raider Nation is a little on the other side of the fence for me, halfway across the country. Sorry, guys. not trying to knock you, but hey, it is what it is. I think he's going to do well. I think he's going to be mutant category. He's probably street level in a lot of other people's brackets just because of the way he hasn't been able to show up since his draft performance.
Yeah, and that's where I rank him personally, is street level, just because, like, yeah, he's shown flashes of being good at certain places. Like, you can go and look at Seattle, and he was good in Seattle, but then you take him out and you put Sam Darnold in, and he goes to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? So it's like, why couldn't he have done that? If he was really a mutant, if he really was in that mutant category, he would have been able to at least take the Seahawks to the playoffs and deep into the playoffs. You know what I mean? So that's why he falls into that street level category for me, because even though he had the pieces around him, he still couldn't get the job done, but he's better than a sidekick, in my opinion. Like, I do place him better than a sidekick, but street level is where I feel like he should go. Now he's got the chance to prove it this year and move up into that mutant category, in my opinion, because he's going to have, like I said, he's going to have some pieces around him, and it's showtime for Geno Smith. Showtime for Geno Smith.
Absolutely.
And we're gonna be keeping.
So I'll go ahead and agree with you for now.
And we're gonna keep an eye on that Geno Smith story that's developing as well. There might be some things going on with that. We'll talk about that in another date. The next one we got on this list, I'm going to let you rank him because he's my quarterback, so it's only fair. That's why I put yours in that category, because he's your quarterback. Mr. Malik Willis.
Malik Willis. Oof. Well, he was a good backup with Green Bay. I liked what I saw when he was on the field. I don't want to say he's, bad, because he's not. He's got potential. I'd say somewhere around the mutant category. Like, he's been jumping around city to city, from Green Bay to you, and I got to see more to make him a star show player, like a Cape Crusader, like your Batman or your Iron Man. But I'd probably tier him somewhere around Venom, mutant style. Not quite sure what he's doing out there, but he's out there and he's getting it.
I think with Malik Willis, there's not enough tape on him. You had 3 games in Tennessee where he did completely horrible, and then 3 games in Green Bay where he looked better. And he's coming into a whole new system. I would like to say that he's in that mutant category. That he's got the raw physical talent because I've seen it. I went over the tapes. I have seen it, but I haven't seen it consistently. And I think that he's going to need the team around him this year in order to do good. Like, he's not going to be the guy that makes the difference. It's going to be everybody working together in order to make the Dolphins run, if that makes any sense. So in my opinion, right now, he's a street level quarterback until proven otherwise. Like I said, this year he has the opportunity to move up just like Geno Smith, but he hasn't had that chance yet. So I personally put him in street level.
Okay.
Should I put him up in mutant where you had him?
You got to go ahead. Make it wherever you think he should be. You know what I'm saying? If you want to rank him a little lower, that's fine.
Nah, see, this is why AFC Eastie boys, we're completely fair and unbiased when we're doing these rankings. Just so you all know, we're trying to be true and honest. Next one we got on the list is Kyler Murray. I couldn't hear you. You took your glasses off.
I was 100%. I was not unbiased. I was 100% biased on my selection with Geno Smith, like 100%. I embellished because that's what fans do. We embellish for our teams. Just like I see you where you're down here, you're down over here, there.
Yeah.
There.
Yep.
You're right there,
Yep.
up there,
Yep.
up there.
Up there.
You're down there. Yeah. You're right there. I see. I'm trying to grab the helmet so I could throw it, but I can't reach it.
No, you can't.
It's okay. We embellish for our teams because that's what we do. We love them, whether they SUCKS Jets or not.
Fins up, baby! Let's go! All right, next one we got on this list is Mr. Kyler Murray. He hasn't shown progress at all through the time that he's been in the league. He had a contract put out at one point about him not being able to play too many video games and stuff. They did reword that contract and take it out, but it was there originally. We've seen him not put effort into the game. Starter by default in Arizona.
We've seen him not take it seriously.
He lost his job to Jacoby Brissett, and now he's over there in Minnesota, where he looks like he's probably going to get the start and have the opportunity to revive his career. Because he's going to have Justin Jefferson to throw the ball to, so he's going to have the opportunity to revive his career. The question is, can we rank him at that street level, or should he still be a sidekick?
I want to put him at street level just for potential's sake. With what he can do, like with what he has done before with Larry Fitzgerald and the Cardinals, like when they were a top talked about team. Like he's got that potential to do it again. It's just a matter of him choosing whether or not he wants to fully commit to football or dick around with all the other distractions in life. Don't get me wrong, distractions in life are fun. Like, I got him, you got him, we got him, everybody's got him. But when you're making millions of dollars a year for one thing, you focus on that one thing and get it done right so that you can continue to make those millions of dollars a year for that one thing. So I wouldn't say anywhere above street tier until he shows that he can do that.
100%. 112%. Why 12, Cat? I don't know. That's what I said. Just go with it. All right.
Yeah,
Next one we got on this list is
it's more than just 10%.
next one we got on this list is Mr. Kirk Cousins. I did not go and get a Fernando Mendoza card. He's a rookie. I don't think there's anything we can rank him to yet. But we got Mr. Kirk Cousins here. Mr. Reliable, in my opinion. He's been around the league. He's the top paid quarterback ever through contracts. His agent is a freaking genius. He's been a pretty much a backup starter quarterback most of his career. But he's really good, really consistent. Shown that he can get the job done, but has fallen short through the years in a lot of areas. So in my opinion, I feel like he is in that mutant category just because he's a vet. He's done it a lot. He's going to have the opportunity to go out there and prove it again. But I don't feel like he's going to be good enough to take the Raiders over the top. It's going to be a little inconsistent, and he's just going to be like a teacher moving forward.
I could agree with that. He's like the Professor X or Charles Xavier of the mutant category. Like, dude has got knowledge. He's got experience. He knows what to do, but his body is not capable of doing it as much anymore. So I would definitely rank him as a mutant because he can go to any team and, kind of fit the scales, so to speak, and make his presence known.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, he's not going to lead them to the glory land, and he's still going to fall short of some of these other quarterbacks in the league.
Yep.
He definitely needs tools and weapons to get the job done, aka his team of mutants. But
yeah,
I would put him as a Charles Xavier in a mutant category.
That's a perfect example. That's a perfect. Yo, this video is gonna be cool too because I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add in all of these characters that we're comparing them to, and like I'm gonna make it nice. These videos are gonna be.
Ooh!
These videos are gonna be dope, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna have to cut that out though. I'm making more editing for myself. Anyways, and back in we go. The next one on the list is Mr. Drake May. This will be his third year in the league. Last year, we seen him take his team to the Super Bowl. And a lot of that, if you go back and you look at the tape, he really was the best quarterback in the league last year when it came down to a lot of the metrics. He was in the MVP conversations. Led his team to the Super Bowl. Fell short, but still got him there. And they didn't have a whole lot of big names to think about, right? Stephon Diggs, but he's like entering the end of his career. 2 rookie running backs. So where would you rank him? I think Cape Crusaders, for me, incredibly skilled, highly reliable, and capable of saving the day when the game is on the line. I think that fits for me because I don't feel like we got to see him do it again, right, before we can put him in that God tier. Because his first year in the league was abysmal. And then year 2, we seen progress. We seen him put the team on his back, and there was a lot of times where you can implement that victory to what Drake May did, whether he gained first downs with his legs or found move the ball down the field, you know what I mean, things like that.
I would rank him as the Cape Crusader, the Captain America, if you will, of the New England Patriots. He rallies his team to victory, and time again proves that he's not necessarily just a Joe Schmo. Like his name's been in the media because he's been something worth talking about, not just because he's doing well and he's coming out of the gates. No, he's coming out strong and he's coming out tough, and he's showing the rest of the league that he can lead like Captain America and be the star in New England.
Bam, bam. Caped Crusader. All right, next one we got on this list is Dak Prescott. This is a cool card that we got for Dak Prescott too. You can see this bomb squad card here. Mr. Dak Prescott. Where would you put Dak Prescott?
I would put Dak as like a mutant level. He's like uh I don't know. Like if I was gonna rank him as a mutant, I'd probably say something like Sabretooth because he's got experience in the league. He knows what he should do, but he still makes the wrong decision all the time.
Okay.
When given a lot of choices, he does tend to throw more interceptions than I'd like to see. And I've seen him take away and explode and have 40-point games, but that's only because the rest of the people on his team are just as star caliber. You know what I mean? They take it to the next level for him. So he's got to rely on his Magneto to keep him going.
Okay, I can dig that. Because again, he hasn't really gotten them over the hump either. He has been in the playoffs early on in his career, but lately he has not, and he's had weapons. There's no excuse, right? They're scoring 35 points a game and losing. We can blame that on the defense, but at the same time, like you can't score one more touchdown. Like you already scored 6. Like you can't just score one more. Like, Nah, mutant fits good for Dak Prescott. I think this year he has the ability. He's going to have the opportunity to like raise that tier up and possibly get into the Cape Crusaders. But he also has the potential to get into that God tier too, right? If he could take him into the playoffs, maybe NFC Championship with the team, and like maybe go to a Super Bowl, he has the opportunity to get up there because he's got the stats, he's got the talent. He just hasn't gotten over the hump.
Yes. He's got to get over the hump.
All right, so
and that's a big thing for a lot of quarterbacks in this league.
Next one we got on this list is Daniel Jones.
Daniel
Jones, who came out.
Danny
Dimes came out last year and actually made the Indianapolis Colts look really well, right? No one was expecting it, and then
they look relevant.
And then he gets injured, and they bring in Phillip Rivers, and the season's over. So with that being said, where do you rank him?
As much as I hate to say it, I'd probably still rank him as a street level. Like he came in and brought life back to Indianapolis, but only after having an abysmal stint at the Giants. Like he did not have a really great start. Don't get me wrong, Giants aren't really the best team to have a great start with, but he was given more opportunities and shined a little bit at Indianapolis till he got hurt. So I can't give him that mutant attribute in my mind because he hasn't had a full season with any one team to really show how well he can do in the playoffs. So I would still put him at street level, working on it.
No, and I totally agree with you because if you go back and you also look at that team early last year, a lot of that had to do with Jonathan Taylor and the Tyler Warren pickup. So yeah, it had nothing to do with Daniel Jones. Star-Lord, I would rank.
He's like the Star-Lord.
I would make him a Rocket Raccoon, really.
Okay. Well, yeah, he's a Guardian of the Galaxy.
He's got the
gadgets,
and he's very good with the gadgets that he has. It's just like if you didn't have the Star-Lord and the Drax helping you out, like you're not gonna do nothing, man. You're not gonna.
He wouldn't be getting talked about very much.
No. All right, street level it is. Next one is Bryce Young, Carolina Panthers quarterback. This guy, last year he did well. He's definitely done well, but he's in a weak division. He won the division last year with an 8-9 record. It wasn't really because of Bryce Young. It was just he was the quarterback on the team. Street level, in my opinion, fits him. Until he can win a playoff game, until he can like take them further than just making it to the playoffs with a losing record. You know what I mean? Like, you need to have a winning record, make it into the playoffs. Yeah. Like, you're getting in by default at this point. You know what I mean?
You're the top loser in your league.
Yeah, pretty
or
much.
in your division.
Pretty much.
So I would have to agree with you on that. Definitely a street level entry. The guy needs to make some progress and needs to show how well he can handle the pressure to make it up to that mutant category and be a real phenom.
Be a real threat, yeah. All right, next one on the list, Jacoby Brissett, who's holding out right now for he's holding out for a Caped Crusaders type contract, even though he's a freaking sidekick and always has been. Makes no freaking sense. The Arizona Cardinals are probably going to be starting Brandon Sorsby this year, ladies and gentlemen. Hot take. You wouldn't think you expected that here.
Hot take.
But I rank him as a sidekick. He's never done anything with any team that he's been on. He's ran around the league. Like, he just gets to be a starter by default. Like, I call him Jacoby Brisket. Yeah. Because he just gets cooked.
I was just saying, because he's slowly cooked.
Yeah, he just gets slowly cooked every year. And the fact that he's out there like holding out for a big contract makes no freaking sense. Oh my gosh.
I'm a second you with that. He's the Robin to Batman. You know what I'm saying? Hey Batman, can I
not even, bro? He's the
have any fun today? Can I do anything? He's the Wonder Boy over there.
Butler. What's it?
He's Alfred.
Alfred, yeah.
He's Alfred trying to get a bigger pay raise from Bruce. Excuse me, Mr. Wayne. I've changed your diapers for the last 30 years. Can I please just have a little bit more money?
A little bit more?
No, sir.
All right, so
no, sir. We'll see you at Monday morning with breakfast.
We got three more quarterbacks. Next quarterback on the list is a Super Bowl winner from last year, Mr. Sam Darnold. Former
Sam Darnold,
first-round pick for the New York Jets. Where do you rank Mr. Sam Darnold after he has revived his career?
He has revived his career, and I love that for him. I don't want to put him as unstoppable because he's not. He definitely had to, rely a lot on his team for that. I would call him. I'd put him as a Cape Crusader right now, with what he's shown last season. He's definitely willing to take the risks and make his city shine with the right opportunities. He's got a little bit more intelligence and experience in his system now. He's seen a little bit more of the league, so he kind of has gotten used to a couple more things. So I would put him as a Cape Crusader. Definitely can get the job done and willing to risk it all to make sure he gets there.
Yeah, I can agree with you on that. I had already had put him up in the Cape Crusader category, for sure. I believe that's where he's at right now after last year's Super Bowl victory. He deserves it. I think that he...
Don't get me wrong. If this year he can come back and get there again without, Kenneth Walker and still show that, him and Najigba got it going on, then by all means, I would love to pop him into the God tier.
Yeah, I mean, if he can do it again, at least get back to the Super Bowl again, then yeah, that's definitely how he moves up into the tier rankings for quarterbacks here. Next one on the list is our reigning MVP, Mr. Matthew Stafford. Super Bowl champion, MVP from last year.
All the way up.
All the way up. Yeah, I'm
unstoppable.
I'm totally with
God tier.
I'm totally with you on that one, man. Without Matthew Stafford,
man on a mission.
Yeah, without Matthew Stafford, the Rams aren't as successful as they are. You can't just plug in a guy like and expect him to perform like Matthew Stafford's performing in that pocket, not running. Bro, the dude doesn't run, man. He doesn't run. He doesn't need to. He's so accurate. He's so smart, like reading the defenses, spreading that ball around. Like you can say that it's Puka Nacua, but no, he's really an intelligent quarterback. He uses all the players he has on the field, whether it's Puka Nacua, whether it's the tight ends, whether it's the running backs. It doesn't matter who it is. Like he was using guys you didn't even know the names of last year. Hence why they should have went to the Super Bowl. But they're going back this year. He's on a mission. They are going to go back this year. I have him as my number 3 top quarterback for 2026. And yeah, he's unstoppable. Just the way that he slings that rock and commands that offense is like top notch. I think you froze there for a second, or you were just being perfectly
a little
still.
bit.
You were being perfectly still.
But yeah, I would definitely top tier God rank Matt Stafford because he is an always an MVP last season and has only better years to come.
All right, and the last quarterback on the list, Deshaun Watson. It's been a very long time since we've seen Deshaun Watson actually play some football, but he's most likely going to get the start this year, but I don't think I can rank him anywhere above street level right now just because of how long it's been. We don't know what it's going to look like. Like, he hasn't played football. This will be, 2.5 years since he actually played a game? Like, what are we going to get with this guy?
Yeah, I would agree with that one. He's definitely, if not almost sidekick status based on his lack of play. The most time he's seen on the field is during preseason or practice, which is crazy considering he once was like the leading passer from the Houston Texans.
Yeah, and that's,
you know what I mean? Like seeing his descent, so to speak, because of his inability to, keep it to himself.
Yeah,
has just been disheartening for me to lift him anywhere above street level on this tier list.
Yeah, and I think that's why I put him at street level because of the potential that we have seen from him. He has proven that he's a good quarterback and can lead a team to victory, but it's been so long that we don't know if that's what we're getting.
Yeah, exactly.
So he can't go anywhere
you have no
above
clue.
Street level right now because you have no clue.
He has the potential of going up if he can return to what he used to be. So we'll see.
All right, go ahead and hit it with the outro.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes the NFL top tier ranking list of the quarterbacks. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow for more because we still got the video for the running backs coming up next. You'll see that soon. This is AFC Waffles, and that down there, that's
Catndahat. Yeah, boy. Yeah.
All right. And we are the AFC Eastie Boys. We hope you enjoyed the video and have a great, great afternoon. Be safe. One love.
Fins
and
up.
We'll see you in August.
Peace.
Fins up. Jets. Jets.
All right, so I'm gonna get pictures. I'm gonna get pictures of this tier list here, so that I can make a chart and put it in our Discord later. And I'm gonna go grab a cigarette, and then if you want, we can do the running backs.
I'm good to just jump right in and about an hour and a half.
Yeah, it took a little bit longer than I expected, but I mean, it was fun. I feel like. Let me know what y'all think down in the chat, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it personally. That was a good time. Got another probably about hour and a half or so to go. Should be done around 3 if we push it and rush through some of them loser running backs can't do shit.
Yeah, we don't got to spend a whole lot.
I got a feeling we're gonna have some street level bums coming up in this running back tier list.
All right.
So stay tuned. Don't leave just yet. Take a break. Go to the bathroom. Go get some popcorn. Grab a Diet Coke
Yeah, we'll be back
or a regular
momentarily.
Coke. Grab a Dr. Pepper. Get your coffee and go grab some Dunkin'. But stay tuned. Oh.
So now let's. Oh, I can't select them all. I cannot select them all. Alright, so let's do this then.
We're up at 30.
No worries. And we are back. Hopefully y'all went and got y'all's drinks, snacks, still comfortable, sitting pretty. About to run through these running backs. Run through these running backs. These running backs, we got a lot of superheroes and a lot of villains. We got some pretty dope cards too. Make sure, if y'all haven't already, make sure y'all smash that like, smash that subscribe button. We are going to be doing more of these here in the coming weeks. Next we'll do another show for your wide receivers. But that'll be one show by itself because there's so many wide receivers to rank. That'll be a whole show itself, and it is going to take us a little bit of time to get that ready for you guys. Because as you can see, like there's a lot of behind the details, behind the scenes work that goes into shows like this, and we definitely want to bring you guys more shows like this. So let us know your opinions on it. Let us know your opinion, what you liked, what you didn't like, so we can make adjustments and try and make it better for the future, for future shows. Oh, my camera is it's not gonna work in this angle. We'll have to use the cat and hat on other videos. I still got it. Yeah, I plan on using it, bro.
I love it.
Love it. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll kick us off for the intro for the running backs.
Go for it.
All right, what's up, my football fam? As your AFC Eastie boys rolling in, you got catndahat on the bottom. We got Mr. Waffles on the top.
Golly waffles.
And we about to break down this running back tier list. We're gonna turn them into superheroes, ladies and gentlemen. Is your starting running back, is he a caped crusader, or is he just a sidekick? Well, you're gonna have to kick back, relax, and find out, because we about to rank them for you. Go ahead, smash that like and subscribe. We'll be back for more. Tune in.
Don't forget to follow and like and share and subscribe with your friends. Hop on into the video, drop a comment, because we're reading and we are live for you guys.
That's right. So as we roll through what these rankums are, again, we got the universe. This is the God tier, the universe protectors, the unstoppable forces. If you have one of these guys on your team, you are an instant Super Bowl contender. And then below that, the elite tier, the caped crusaders, incredibly skilled, highly reliable, and capable of saving the day when the game is on the line. Then we move down. We got the mutants. They got high potential, unbelievable raw physical talent, but can they control their powers consistently? And then we move down to the bottom. These are the ones that aren't so great. You got your street level, your average guys. They get the job done, but might need a little help from the team in order to save the city. And then at the very bottom, you got the sidekicks. Bottom tier. Starters by default. Safe to say they're not leading you to glory. So, where are we going to rank these running backs?
Ooh. This one's going to be a fun one, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I got a feeling there's going to be a lot of controversy and different speculations between Cat in the Hat and myself on these particular category of positions.
That's right. And I think the first one is probably going to be controversial, as we got Brian Robinson Jr. Brian Robinson Jr. was a Washington Commander. Now he's an Atlanta Falcon, running behind Bijan Robinson. He originally came from San Francisco, too. He was never really a lead back.
So my idea is they picked him up to put behind Bijan, so they could have both B. Robinsons on their team to end all the confusion, and actually start more confusion, because B. Robinson on the same team as B. Robinson Jr. And which one was which again? I don't remember. The AFC Eastie boys, and they told me which one was which. Bijan Robinson is going to be the one you want to pick up. Brian Robinson Jr. is going to be the backup, and he's going to sit down there as a sidekick to the actual hero for the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, he's a sidekick, and
Hot.
don't make the mistake of accidentally drafting him, thinking you're drafting Bijan Robinson, because you're going to be really, really disappointed. He's been a sidekick in every team he's gone to, not really done too much with the opportunities given. So he's going to have to really prove himself if he wants to move even up into the street level range of things. He'll be a starter by default if Bijan Robinson gets injured. They're going to be like, well, there goes our season. I think the next one on the list, though, we can kind of put into a different category. We got Jahmyr Gibbs. This guy here was pretty unstoppable last year in the run game and the pass game. Definitely a force to be reckoned with when you see the Detroit Lions on your schedule. You know that you're game planning for this guy. In my opinion, I think we could start off here in the Caped Crusaders tier. Elite, incredibly skilled, highly reliable, and capable of saving the day when the game is on the line. That's where I sit with him. I do believe he could make you a Super Bowl contender, but at the same time, he hasn't shown it yet. I don't have glasses on to do that.
Excuse me, sir.
Sir.
Jahmyr Gibbs is the reason we talk about the Detroit Lions. He is the only now workhorse over there. He is going to be a god tier running back for this season. I put money on it right now. He will not necessarily, I won't say lead the league, but he will be in the top 3 running backs for scrimmage yards this season. I'm saying it now.
Okay.
Because they got rid of Montgomery, and now Gibbs is taking over everything in the backload. He's going to be the workhorse, and they are going to put everything on his shoulders. Goff's going to throw it to him. He's going to be running it. That boy right there is going to be the god tier running back of the Detroit Lions.
So you're saying without Jahmyr Gibbs, they're not Super Bowl contenders, is what you're saying. I can get behind that.
100%.
We already talked about Jared Goff not being the guy
100%.
that's going to take him there. It's going to be Jahmyr Gibbs. It's going to be his workload and his effort that gets him to the Super Bowl. 100%.
Yes.
The Jets didn't like that. You were riding him so hard. They're like, bro. So go be a Lions fan then.
Calm down. You better talk about Breece Hall just the same way, motherfucker. Goddamn. Okay. Calm down, everybody. Everybody chill.
Yeah, see, you only get stuff like that on the lives, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like and subscribe. Already with the controversy. We only made it through 2 running backs so far. The next one on this list is another stud, and we talked about him a little bit in the quarterback video when we were talking about Daniel Jones, right? Jonathan Taylor, where do you want to place Mr. Jonathan Taylor at?
He's again one of my top 5 running backs. He's a god tier. Take him out of that team, and that team is going nowhere. He's the man that runs that offense. Danny Dimes just had to hand it to him and say, "Go get me 10 yards." He'd be like, "Okay, I'll bring in 24. Is that a problem? Did I get too many?" And like, take him away, and that team is going nowhere. So I would put him as a god tier running back,
and nowhere fast too. And he's proven it. He's good.
He will lead you to the glories.
He's good in the passing game. He's good in the running game. He's good with blocking. He's good all around. He's definitely, like, you put him on your team, you take him off your team, like you're not a Super Bowl contender anymore.
You see the difference.
I don't think he makes the Colts a Super Bowl contender, but that doesn't mean that he can't go somewhere else and make them immediate Super Bowl contenders. I think that fits properly with the type of run style that Jonathan Taylor runs with. He runs like he's a Hulk. That's right. Like, he runs with power.
You're gonna need a Hulk Buster.
Who would the Hulk Buster be on? He would be a defensive guy, in my opinion. In that sense,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
He'd
it'd
have to
have
be a
to be.
defensive guy. So we got the next guy here on the list, Mr. Brees Hall. You see this nice little card we got here, Mr. Brees
Mr. Brees.
Hall.
Ooh.
Right now, I have to put him in the Cape Crusaders. Incredibly skilled, highly reliable, and capable of saving the day when the game's on the line. He is that guy. The reason I can't put him in God tier yet is because I haven't seen him carry the Jets yet. You know what I mean? He hasn't been that guy that has carried the team to victories, even though he's been there. He's had the opportunities, especially last year with Justin Fields and that whole conundrum that was going on last year. He had the opportunity to go out there and put that team on his back and get wins. He did show and he did perform. But I mean, if we insert him into another team, that's the question, right? If we were to insert him into another team, would he make them Super Bowl contender? Like, let's imagine him on the Kansas City Chiefs right now instead of Kenneth Walker. Does he take them over the edge, and does he make them a Super Bowl contender again?
When you put it that way, it's hard to say yes.
Right. What if he went to Seattle, the previous Super Bowl winning team, considering their run style? So that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't just plug and play him into any team and he make them a Super Bowl contender. He definitely needs to be on the right team, and that's why I feel like he's a Caped Crusader. He's definitely skilled. He's highly skilled and reliable, but it's like things have to be right around him in order for him to be that guy that takes you over the top.
I'm gonna say it like this. Brees Hall has been in the league for a little while now, and a lot of teams kind of got his number when they see him on the field. They know that, if he stops moving his feet, they are gonna stop, and he's not gonna be, running. He's gonna be blocking, and then they don't really worry about him all too much. Just a matter of trying to get around him. Whereas when his feet keep moving, they know he's being given the ball, and he's gonna have an opportunity. He's the kind of guy that can still make shit happen and get these breakaways, even though he's like got a lot of tape out now and people know kind of what he's about. The problem I see was Justin Fields was also kind of a running quarterback, so they could easily just say, all right, just clamp it down and then force him to have to throw. With Geno, that's not exactly going to be the same thing. So Brees is going to have a little more structure, and it's going to seem like what's the word I'm looking for? The play action passes
RPOs.
or play action in general is going to make Brees Hall become more of a dominant force on his team. So I would say yes, a Cape Crusader aspect would probably be best for him at this time, with potential to take it to a God tier mode if given the right opportunities within the structure that he's already kind of learned. We can't say we can plug him anywhere and him be great, but if you master one thing, you know what I mean, and you do that one thing right every time, you can be a God tier.
Yeah, and he has the opportunity to move up into God tier this year, I believe. He's going to have the opportunity to carry the Jets, and if you can carry the Jets to even a 500 season this year, based on everything that's been going on,
a playoff berth is cool, but above 500 is what will make us happy.
Yeah, especially since you got 3 picks.
Get us to next
Especially
season.
since you got 3 picks in the first round next year. It's not like you need another top 5 pick. You know what I mean? So if you can go and at least get a
We got to
500,
try.
and that comes off of the back of Brees Hall, then that's how you move into the God tier, my friend. That's you're putting the team on your back and you're carrying them to the promised land, because he did just sign an extension too. So he's your guy for the next couple years. So this is your opportunity
Yeah, he's
to be that guy and just take it from there.
he was quoted as saying, this is my city. I want to be here in the lows and the highs.
In the lows and the highs. And that's the kind of guy you want too. And now the next running back that we got on this list is Mr. Super Bowl MVP, now a Kansas City Chief. It's hard to judge.
Mr. Kenneth Walker III.
It's hard to judge this guy, right? I don't feel like he was the reason the Seahawks went to the Super Bowl, or I don't feel like he was the reason that they made it to the Super Bowl. He was a good piece in that. He was, but it wasn't him. Yes, he got Super Bowl MVP, but honestly, if we want to be serious, the kicker should have got the Super Bowl MVP, right? With 6 field goals. You know what I mean? Or 5, however many field goals he had. It was a very field goal driven game. But the one touchdown that happened was from Kenneth Walker, hence why he got the MVP. He wasn't the reason they made it there. It was mainly the connection between Sam Darnold and JSN and that stout defense that they had. I can't put him in the top tier. I can see him being a Caped Crusader, incredibly skilled, highly reliable, capable of saving the day when the game is on the line. But I can also see him as a mutant too, because he has had some injuries. And if you think about how that Seattle team worked last year, it was a 1-2 punch. It wasn't all him. So what do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I would say mutant with the possibility of being a Cape Crusader. He's going to go and try and prove that this year by taking the main focus from the backfield and not splitting time with like he did in Seattle with Charbonnet. Going into Kansas City, their run style is a little different, so it's a little opportunistic for him to take over and become a Cape Crusader, where any city is my city and I will protect it. But right now, I would say mutant status, again, similar to let's see, who can jump from team to team, kind of like a Deadpool almost. You know what I mean? Like, kind of willing to take the hits. He can come back really quickly and still, can dominate on his own. But he's not been really given the opportunities to prove it until recently.
Yeah, and he's going to have the opportunities this year, because you got Kareem Hunt over there who's aging, so it's going to be the bulk of Kenneth Walker, especially early on as Patrick Mahomes dealing with that ACL. So
he's going to get the limelight, so to speak, to shine and show that he can be the Cape Crusader, the Super Bowl MVP, the reason that the Kansas City Chiefs go to the Super Bowl other than Patrick Mahomes, and he'll have his opportunities.
100%. And as we move on to the next one, we got Devon Achane of the Miami Dolphins.
Oof. This man has proven that he can be a Cape Crusader, and he's damn near unstoppable. But I would not put him in a God tier ranking. He can get the Cape Crusaders ranking from me based on his performance. He is a fast, agile. You put him in any other team, he's going to do well. Miami's structured to make him shine with the way they've had, subpar quarterbacks the last couple of seasons. Definitely in a spot this year to show that he can be the true star of the Miami Dolphins. They got rid of everybody else, so he's got to be the one that shines the brightest for them to keep him around and push hard this season, relying on him.
No, 100%. He's definitely capable of saving the day when the game's on the line. He's been the reason we won the games that we won last year. Like he's not just a running back. He's also a wide receiver. Like you literally can line him up as a wide receiver, and he's just as efficient and just as effective. He's literally the person that every team's going to game plan against or game plan for this coming season. You know what I mean? He's the
Exactly.
guy everybody's going to be worried about. They're going to, when they have the Miami Dolphins penciled on their schedule, it's going to have a big Devon A chain saying, and like that's literally going to be like the focal point. But yeah, like he's not God tier. Like I can put him on another team and he probably helps them win a Super Bowl. But I mean, I can't say that with confidence, 100% confidence. You know what I mean? Because we've only seen him in this Mike McDaniel scheme. So yeah, I can go with Cape Crusader though because he definitely's got the capabilities to carry the team on his back and save the day when he needs to. And he's going to have those opportunities this year. Like I said, he's going to have a target on his back every game.
He will, and I agree with you 100% about his name being circled on on that on that board because it's not they're not even going to list it as Miami Dolphins. It's going to be whatever team they are versus Devon Achan, and
Sad to say it, but yes, it's oh so true. The next one we got,
yeah,
the next running back that we got is
Miami
is
Achans.
the other B Rob Jr. Bijan Robinson. Did I confuse you guys?
B Rob, who?
B Rob.
We already did B.
No, this one is the
No,
clear
but
starter
I
for the
agree.
Falcons. Bijan Robinson, I can put him in Cape Crusaders. I can probably make an argument that he belongs in the God tier, to be honest. It's just that he's on such a bad team, it's hard to see what he's really capable of when put under pressure. And that's what separates you from the elite tier to the God tier, right? Is like seeing what you do under pressure. And being on the Falcons, you don't
Yes.
get that opportunity. Same with Brees Hall. Same with Devon Achane. You just don't get those opportunities. What do you think?
I mean, don't get me wrong. They get opportunities. They're just they don't get the holes to make the big plays. Like the offensive line and the team around them struggle so that they can't reach their full potential. And that's not necessarily the fault of any particular running back, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's how they face that adversity and still push through every play, still pushing harder. So Bijan Robinson, even though he's been given a shit hand with the Falcons, he's going to get more opportunities this year, and with hopefully a more experienced person handing him the ball, because that's what it's going to be. Tua, don't throw this fucking ball. Hand it to Bijan, and then push somebody else down, motherfucker. Get out there and block with him. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's going to be, and that's what it's going to take for Bijan to shine as a unstoppable. But I would definitely put him in a Cape Crusader aspect, because you take him out and put him in any other city, any other play style, any plan, and he's still going to do well, and he's still going to shine on that particular team.
All right, let me ask you this: if we insert him into Kansas City, does that put them in the Super Bowl this year?
Does that put who in the Super Bowl? Kansas City?
Yeah, instead of Kenneth Walker.
Thinking hypotheticals, I would say no.
No. See, I would say yes. Like he's that guy. Like he is that good. I feel like he's going to be top 1 or 2 running back this year, and I feel like he's the type of guy you can literally put on any team, and that makes them Super Bowl contender. But we'll stick with the Caped Crusaders tier. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Where would y'all rank Bijan Robinson? Would y'all rank him in the God tier, or would y'all rank him in the Caped Crusaders tier? Let us know your thoughts. Because I definitely
Higher or lower?
I definitely could see him being up in that top tier. You know what I mean? But like he hasn't had the chances to prove it. But I could see him going to a team like Seattle or Kansas City and immediately making them Super Bowl contenders. All right, the next one on this list. The next one on this list has a badass card, bro. Super badass card. Another one of your favorite players. I'm pretty sure he's in the top 5 of a lot of people's running back lists for this coming year, Mr. Christian McCaffrey.
Ooh, definitely. Mr. Christian McCaffrey of the San Francisco 49ers, previously of the Carolina Panthers. This guy is a god tier running back. He's pretty much, despite injuries, unstoppable force on the team. Like, he can run, he can catch, he can pass block, and that's all that's required. Anything that's asked of this man, he goes out there and does it. So move him around team to team. He's the star. So I would say god tier running back.
Yeah, 100%. I got him at God tier too. He was the reason I couldn't put Brock Purdy up there that high because, like, if you think about it, he's what makes San Francisco 49ers churn and click, and he was that good in Carolina too. So you have a sample size, and Carolina's not a great team, and he was breaking records in Carolina. So that tells you the type of guy he was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Makes you an instant Super Bowl contender. I believe he can plug and play into any team and be just as good as he is. You know what I mean? He is getting a little bit older. He's got a few more years left in the engine, but he's still got something left in the engine. So
yeah, because you could even line him up as a wide receiver and have a different running back in the back and fucking confuse the shit out of other teams and still get him the ball, and he's going to score, or at least get a first down.
Here's a great way to look at it, right? If you take him off of San Francisco, are you thinking they're a Super Bowl contender this year? Enough said.
No.
Enough said. That drops the mic on that one.
Enough said.
All right, the next one we got on this list is Bashul Tutin, Jacksonville Jaguars running back.
Jaguars.
They chose to go with Bashul Tutin this year over Travis Etienne. They let Travis Etienne go, and now they're going with Bashul Tutin. He was kind of a backup. He was a sidekick last year, kind of like the 1-2 punch for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Didn't really get to see a whole lot out of him. This is going to be his second year, so there's really not a whole lot of tape yet. In my opinion, just from what I've seen, he's a street level guy, just average, gets the job done, but he might need help from the team. But he's got the opportunity this year to take it, right? Because he's going to be the number 1 running back. He's not going to be splitting reps with Travis Etienne or Travis A-Chain. So he could end up moving up this year.
Newton is a prime example of, here you go, boy, go get it. He's I would agree, street level with the potential to turn into a mutant halfway through this season, depending on how well he does with more extra reps and more time given the ball.
Yeah, we got to see what he can do with his opportunities, and he's going to get them this year.
Yeah, so I would say street level with street level plus.
Street level plus. All right, now we got Quinshawn Judkins of the Cleveland Browns. Another young guy, but he showed out pretty well last year. He was a lot of the reason they were winning games. He's a beast in the backfield. He's got a high ceiling of potential to him, but he's just in a bad organization. I would think that he's like a mutant level, unbelievable raw physical talent, but can he control his powers consistently? That's going to be the thing because you're in the Cleveland Browns, so you have a lot of things stacked against you. If he were to be on a better team, I think that he would make a difference for that team as far as a winning record goes.
I'll agree with that. I would say more mutant status as far as like he's got potential. He can get there. He looks good when he's out there given opportunities. But again, he is a part of the Cleveland Browns organization, and that alone is holding him back. So he's on the wrong team. He's a member of the Suicide Squad that should have been on. You know what I'm saying? That should have been a member of the X Force instead.
Yeah, 100%. Got a high ceiling to him, and he could definitely move up in tiers, but as of right now, unfortunately, he's in a bad spot. And then we get
Yeah, he's in a bad spot.
and then we got Tony Pollard. Dallas Cowboy. Is he still a Dallas Cowboy?
He's a Tennessee Titan now.
Oh, is he a Tennessee Titan now? Are you sure?
I believe so.
That kind of explains.
Anybody want to fact check that?
That kind of explains a lot about Tony Pollard. He's had explosive plays, right? He's had wow moments to where
Tony Pollard.
He's had wow moments to where people are like, "Damn, I should have played him in fantasy football," you know. But those are like, people are underestimating him. It's a freak of nature. It's not a consistent thing. It's not. It's definitely a product of the environment at the time. So, I mean, in my opinion,
Yes, can confirm he is a Tennessee Titan.
Okay. So, in my opinion, he's either street level or sidekick. He hasn't done enough. He's not the type of a running back that's gonna to make a difference in the team. Like, he's not gonna win games for you. Like, you can't put it on his shoulders and expect him to win games.
I would put him as sidekick street level. He came around during the days of Ezekiel Elliott and was the backup for him, and he was around doing things, but not like as impressive as his teammates. So that's why he didn't get the big gains. Now coming on to a Tennessee Titans team where they were like, we just got rid of Derrick Henry. We just need anybody to do anything. That he's in a situation where he can shine and show off a little bit, but he's got to do better if he wants to be considered any kind of mutant that can go there and do that. He's still got to prove that he can do well on his own.
So right now I got him at sidekick, starter by default. Safe to say he's not leading you to glory.
Yeah, I would agree.
That's a pretty dope card, though, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that card. That is a pretty dope card. Those explosive ones. I like those explosive ones. And the Gridiron Marvel ones are cool,
they
too.
pop,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. Alright, who's this next one? Oh, this next one is tricky, right? This next one is tricky because last year especially, he's shown some pizzazz. And he's shown that he's a guy on their team. Mr. Chase Brown of the Cincinnati Bengals. But it's kind of been inconsistent, right? Like, 1 year he's good, 1 year he's bad, 1 year he's injured, but when he's good, he's really good, you know? And he's been clutch for Joe Burrow and that team in a lot of situations.
He's a hell of a check down.
A hell of a check down.
And that's why I would probably put him at mutant level. Like, he hasn't quite figured out where his role is on the Cleveland or the Cincinnati Bengals yet. He's taken over what used to be Joe Mixon's role, and it's, I don't know. It's going to be a rough start, I think, for him this season, just based off of how Cincinnati normally rolls. But if he can find his groove, and I think he can be a true star and move up to a Cape Crusader even for that team.
Yeah, no, he's going to have the opportunity this year, you know, because he's going to be key. Like, when the Cincinnati Bengals use Chase Brown, Joe Burrow stays upright. So if they can utilize him to his potential, then he can be the reason that they win games. Even though it may not seem like it, but if you look with a magnifying glass, you can realize, like, oh, they're using Chase Brown more, so Joe Burrow is taking less hits. He has less chances to get injured. Therefore, he's a very valuable piece. So he has the opportunity to move up to a Cape Crusader this year. It's getting hot for you. I know. I'm trying to run through this as fast as possible. Next one on the.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. I'm not sweating yet.
Not your
Chilling.
sweat's not sweating yet. All right, next one we got on.
Yeah, no. We smelling nice.
The next one we got on this list is Mr. Woody Marks of the Houston Texans. He came out. He's not a rookie. Last year wasn't a rookie. He was actually, I think it was his second year, but he came out and took that number one running back role for the Houston Texans last year. A lot of people didn't even realize it. It just like happened overnight. And he did.
Who's this guy, Woody Marks, they're talking about?
Yeah, exactly. You know, like it literally happened overnight. And then he ran with the opportunity to be the number one running back over there in Houston. And I do think that he's going to be key. He's going to be key for them this upcoming season in order for them to make another playoff run. Because they did make it to the playoffs. Remember, we talked about C.J. Stroud failing. But Woody Marks is going to be the key that takes them over the hump. I'm not going to put him any higher than Mutant. But I think I can make arguments that he's got that raw physical talent. But he has things going on around him. Can he elevate the team around him? That's going to be the question. That's going to be his goal this year, right? Is elevating everyone else.
That's the key.
To be
agreed. I looked at him as like more of a Gambit situation. You know what I mean? He's got to rely on the people around him to do better, but he can do all the things that he needs to do in his role. Like, he's a hell of a team member, but he's just that. He's a team member, and he needs his team to stand up and do what's right, so to speak, to stay the course.
100%. Mutant level for Mr. Woody Marks. All right. Pew. All right, so the next one we got on the list.
Can you edit that? Can you, like, little lasers come out of my eyes?
Yeah, I can do that.
Pew.
I'll do that. I got you. Oh, where'd he go? I lost him. Oh, there he is. Omarion Hampton.
Oh, no.
Omarion Hampton. What's up, Mr.
Like
Park? Welcome in. You like this guy? So take it away then. Where do you want me to place him?
I do like this guy. He's the Chargers' new life, so to speak, making Justin Herbert look relevant again. I would rank him somewhere in the mutant raw talent situation. He's got the opportunity to show that he can do well, but he needs to prove it again and again. And with Justin Herbert on the team, it's taking away the opportunities to prove it. I feel like Justin wants to shine a little bit brighter and be the star, and not giving him the light of day to make potential greatness happen. Is being held back.
Yeah, but I look at Omarion Hampton, and like I look at him like, yes, he does have the raw physical talent. He's good in the passing game. He's good in the blocking, good in the running. But I don't see him being the backbone, right? I don't see him being the guy that's gonna take them over the hump. Like, it's especially on that team over there, it's gonna be Justin Herbert is gonna have to be that guy. So like I can't really put him any higher right now, just based on the fact that he did also get injured last year. So we got to see it consistently. He's got to go out. He's got to have a good year this year, stay healthy, and have victories that were put on his back. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he look back at that game and be like, the Chargers won because Omarion Hampton ran that rock down their throat. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it's going to take for him
Absolutely.
to move out of that mutant level. All right, and then the same
next on the list.
Yeah, same thing with this next one. Ashton Genty came in as one of the top running backs last year, getting drafted to the Raiders, but on a team that's tanking, and like it's hard to really gauge what he's going to be capable of. But like we can think about it, what the Raiders expect of him, right? The Raiders expected him to come in here and be the guy that can carry them on his back. But from the performances that I saw last year, he's not that guy. But it's hard to gauge because they were actively trying to lose. So it's like, where can we put this guy? Based on where he was drafted and the things that he did in college, he should be a Caped Crusader, right? He should be a Caped Crusader. But it's too early, and we need to see more out of that whole organization. So in my opinion, based on his performance last year, he's a street level. He's just average. They get the job done, but might need a little help from the team to save the city. It's exactly the position that he's in right now. He's in a position where he needs help from the team in order to be that guy.
Sorry, I'm trying to save the city right now.
I see you putting in the phone. So I saw you like kind of like cutting in and out here and there. I'm like, oh, his phone's dying. It's either dying or getting hot. Because mine does that when it's outside and it gets
A little
hot.
of both,
Yeah.
eh? There we go. All right. Crisis averted.
Crisis averted, everyone. Pew pew. All right, so what do you think, man? Street.
So who did I miss? We were talking about somebody, and you said street level, right? I forgot the name.
Genty.
That's the only thing that got me.
Ashton Genty.
Ashton Genty, the Raiders' hopes and glory. I think he's again a street level. Like, he came into the league, everybody was talking all great. He got drafted high, but other than congratulations on your college like career, you ain't done nothing to nobody to show nothing. Like, they should have stuck with Josh Jacobs. Granted, they'd probably be in some legal battles right now, allegedly, but they would be better off than they were last year with Ashton Genty.
Yeah, he's definitely a street level guy. Like Spider-Man early on. We'll look at it like Spider-Man when he first got his powers.
Spider-Man at the beginning of his career.
Yeah, that's where he's
like,
at right now.
I don't even got my costume yet.
He hasn't quite figured it out. Like, he's gonna get it. Like, the performance this year, it just wasn't great. Like, even when he had the moments to sit there and shine, like, he didn't really capitalize on it. So, until proven otherwise,
yeah, he's an underoo.
He's street level.
Street level underoo.
All right.
Friendly neighborhood back.
All right, so the next running back we got on this list is the rushing leader from last year, James Cook. James Cook. I think I'm going to stop right here for now.
Absolutely.
In the Caped Crusaders section, I think I'll stop right here for now and we can talk about it, right? Because
I absolutely hate talking good things about the Bills, but he is one of the good things about the Bills. Like, he does a great job rushing. He's a good blocker. He's got some speed, and he's pulled off some fantastic plays before that have led to big gains, 75-yard touchdowns and such. Is he God tier? No. I wouldn't put him all the way up there. Can you make sure that he gets the ball enough to be an adequate, change of pace for Josh Allen? Absolutely. So I would say Cape Crusader as well. Wouldn't go any higher than that. He's got the potential to, but Josh Allen's not going to give him the opportunities. Like, he's going to want to be the star, throw the ball. That last run, we need 5 yards. I'm going to run it in. I'm going to run it in for the touchdown. You just block for me.
Yeah, 100%. That's why he does fit into the Caped Crusader, because he does have the skill to carry the team, make them a Super Bowl contender. He can save the day when the game is on the line. Like, was plenty of times last year where they won games because James Cook was running the ball efficiently. He's definitely a threat to opposing defenses. He's something that they have to account for and they have to game plan for. So definitely that Caped Crusader.
Yeah,
And you're right, though. He's probably
Definitely been the one to like seal the deal, getting that last first down and calling it a game.
And you're right, though. He's probably never going to get the opportunity to be the god tier, right? Because of the Josh Allen is already that guy in that team, and he's going to make sure that he stays the guy in that team. But he'll still have a good career. James Cook will. Which one is this one? Travion Henderson?
Agreed.
Which one is this one? Is this Travion Henderson or is this Ramondre Stevenson? I think this is Travion Henderson. Either way,
Definitely two different tiers.
You think so?
I would, yeah.
All right, so this is Henderson.
Trayvon's the up and coming.
No, this is Ramondre Stevenson.
Trayvon Henderson.
This is Ramondre.
Okay, Ramondre Stevenson.
Yeah.
He's been. Oh,
I'm
Bet it
just
up.
moving him around. You tell me where you think he should go, and then
I would say he's a mutant status. Not quite a Cape Crusader. He can't like do it all on his own, putting in any given circumstances. But he is a phenomenal player. He's got a lot of team spirit, and that's why I would say mutant status. Like he's got a lot of potential to climb into that Cape Crusader with Drake May and the Patriots, but he's got a tag along, a duo, a teammate that we'll get to later that slows him down. So Ramondre, that's who we're talking about, right? Stevenson.
yeah.
I got back right, jumped right onto Trayvon again. Ramondre would be a street level with potential mutant upside.
Street level. They get the job done, but might need help from the team to save the city. I guess I can agree with that because it is a 1-2 punch over there, right? It's not really either one of them is the reason that they're getting the job done. It's kind of a mixture of both of them, and that's what makes it work so well. Because if it was one or the other,
Yeah.
do you think that it's going to work out as well as it did last year? That's going to be the question. That's going to be what we'll be paying attention for, and determine whether he's able to make that jump up into mutant or the Cape Crusader status. You know what I mean? Like you've done great with the touches that you do get, like they did, but like it's at the same time, like if they were to take your teammate away, like if Batman was just out there, would he be able to get the job done, or do you need the Robin in order to get the job done?
Right.
And
in that particular aspect, I would put Ramondre as the Robin.
Ramondre, yeah, you would put Ramondre as the Robin.
For that team, yeah. Trayvon being Batman in that scenario.
But Mr. Polk, we did the quarterbacks. We already did the quarterbacks, and now we're going through and we're doing the running backs. And we're doing it to where I could split them up, and we'll be putting videos out later on all of it. So you can either go back and watch the live, or wait till we drop the highly edited videos.
Or watch both.
That's right. We've talked about this guy a couple times already, and the allegations that may or may not happen with Mr. Josh Jacobs. But with Josh Jacobs, where would he fit? Because we were talking about this earlier with Jordan Love, right? We were talking about this earlier with Jordan Love. Like, without Josh Jacobs on that team, Jordan Love's going to have to really put that team on his back in order to be the Caped Crusader of the Green Bay Packers.
Yes.
And with that being said,
I would say
I was going to say Caped Crusader because without him, I don't think they are playoff contenders. But they do have Emmanuel Wilson coming up, and he's done okay with the opportunities that he's had. But Josh Jacobs is being inconsistent right now. He's having alleged off-field problems, and he did get injured the last couple seasons. So he has unbelievable raw physical talent, but can he do it consistently?
That's where I would label him in the mutant category. He's like the daredevil. You know what I mean? He can get out there and do it, but he's got some issues that, are going to cause him some problems.
Okay. We're on agreeance on there. We agreeance in there. That's right. But he has the opportunity this year if he doesn't end up dealing with off-field
If he
problems.
plays, yeah.
He has the opportunity to become higher, be a Caped Crusader. Who is this? Kyron Williams? Mr. Kyron Williams.
Kyron Williams, man, now that's a Cape Crusader. He has shown time and time again that the Rams are phenomenal with him running and scoring. A lot of that is to be contributed to Matt Stafford. Don't get me wrong. That's why I'm not putting him in God tier. But he's definitely a guy that you can put into a lot of different situations and come across with a positive outlook. That may be a little biased. I did have him as a running back last season in the league, so take that as you will.
Man, I don't know if I can put him in the Caped Crusader yet. Like, I don't know if I can put him in that category because that team is so reliant on the passing game, right? On like the Matthew Stafford orchestrating that offense. He's a good piece in that offense. He's definitely a good piece in that offense, and Matthew Stafford is able to orchestrate and use him well. But if you plug him into another team, if you plug him in, let's plug him into the Dolphins. Are you as high on stock of him then?
I'll give you that. Where you pushing more towards mutant status?
I'm actually pushing more towards street level.
Street level. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm actually pushing more towards street level because he does get the job done. But if he doesn't have, like, he's only getting the job done because he's on the team. He's on DC. You know what I mean? He's not on the Suicide Squad. You know what I mean? So I feel if you put him into another team, he's not going to be nowhere near the running back that you're seeing with him right now.
Okay. I won't argue that. I'd still say he's pretty, dominant for his position based on stats. But if you wanted to, drop him down a little bit, I could argue mutant level at the very least. Because he does have a strong potential. Yes, he's on a good team, but that's just like saying the team around him would be irrelevant without him. I can't say that. The team around him would still do well. Add that key piece, and they do phenomenal.
All right, so we got him at mutant. We'll stick him at mutant. I don't agree, but it's okay. I had to put that public service announcement out there. All right, the next one on the list.
PSA.
The next one on the list is Rico Dowdle. Used to be a Carolina Panther. I think he also spent time with the Dallas Cowboys last year, right? If I'm not
Dallas
correct.
Cowboys.
And now he's with the Pittsburgh Steelers. We saw him really make a jump last year, right? I think last year he really made a jump running that 1-2 punch over there in Dallas with Javonte Williams. But I think it was a product of surprise. The surprise element from the Dallas Cowboys, because Javonte Williams had similar games. And one of the games where he ran 200 yards was on the Miami Dolphins. You know what I mean? It wasn't on really great teams. If you go and you look at the actual games where he put up humongous stats, it wasn't against good teams. So he's not carrying.
Yes, it was against subpar defenses.
Yeah, he's not carrying any team on his back. He's not that guy. He's definitely not your clear number one starter. I don't think he's been a number one starter since he's entered the league. I think when he was with Carolina, he was the number one starter, but it was a starter by default because they had just lost Christian McCaffrey. So at this moment, I feel like he's street level. Like, he can get the job done, but he definitely needs help from the rest of the team in order to save the city. What do you say?
I would agree with that. I would put him somewhere around street level. He definitely has potential to get better, and has shown that he can indeed get better. So I want to say street level with mutant potential.
Yeah. And he's going to have that opportunity this year being the number one. Well, he's not going to be the number one either because you're going to have Jalen Warren. So, Bucky Irving next on the list. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Definitely was able to help the Buccaneers come to some wins last year. Definitely was a clutch red zone target for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Put him on another team, I think he would do relatively well. I think he'd still be the same type of running back that we saw him be in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think mutant category for Bucky Irving is probably good. Unbelievable raw physical talent. But can he do it consistently? Can he consistently score touchdowns? Can he consistently make plays and take his team to the next level?
I like Bucky as a player. He's definitely a phenomenal. He can get shit done. He's a little injury prone and had some issues in the past. Um, but I don't see it being an issue for him. Like, I still think he's going to do very well. And I would put him somewhere around mutant, not quite Cape Crusader, because he can't just come in and just take over, but he's got the potential to do so.
Mutant is good. Mutant is great. Mutant is right where he lands. Hey. Tyrone Tracy Jr. Oh, his phone died. Now my camera's going to be messed up. We'll just cut that out. We'll just cut that out. You back? Did your phone die or something?
Yeah. A little audio issue. My glasses died, so I had to put them in a case, and then I couldn't hear you, so I was like, huh? What are you saying?
Had to switch it up, re-enter.
Hear you.
All right, bring your camera down just a little bit.
Wop, wop.
Wop, wop. All right. And go. Action. All right, so the next one on this list is...
Back to where we were talking.
Next one on the list is T. Tracy Jr., running back for the New York Giants. His rookie year, he came out...
New York Giants.
He showed some potential, but then completely fell off, got injured. Cam Scatterbo comes out last year, and then Scatterbo gets injured. T. Tracy's given the opportunities to perform and given touches, and he doesn't do anything with them. In my opinion, he's a sidekick. He'll always be a sidekick. If he gets a start, it's by default because the starter is injured, and I don't think he's going to take any team to glory anytime soon.
No. He was a good flyer pickup in late leagues last year, and I wouldn't even have, I didn't even give him an opportunity last year. Scatterbo was the way to go, and then when he got injured, it was like, everybody get bailed on the Giants for the rest of the season. And I don't blame anyone for doing that because, like you said, this dude is a
question mark
sidekick extraordinaire, like sidekick at best.
Yeah.
And he'll get opportunities this season, but they won't be anything substantial.
100%. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. The next one on this list. Oh, this is all right. This was the bad thing about these little cards, man. Some of them are hard to read because this one says Bucky Irving. So who was that other one? Unless I have two Bucky Irvings. No, who's the other guy for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? They had Bucky Irving and one other guy.
They had Rashad White.
Oh, Rashad White. All right, so we'll put Bucky Irving up here where we had Rashad White. So Rashad White, where would you put Rashad White, who is now a Washington Commander?
I mean, he's kind of a street level performer with mutant potential. He jumped around a lot. I remember him on the New England Patriots at one point before he got sent to Tampa, and now to where did you say he was?
Commanders. He's in the Commanders now.
The Commanders.
Yeah.
He's a Commander now, and they got a lot of opportunities over there for him to shine, but he's got to also outplay McNichols and
Yeah, he's got a tall task ahead of him.
He's got a tier list. He's got his own tier list on that team, just as is.
Yeah.
So I would say street level, veteran, maybe just brought in to kind of teach the other guys to see the holes.
Yeah, he's gonna be a good asset for them, but he's not gonna be the reason they win any games. It's not gonna be he's not that guy.
Yeah.
He'll help you out. He might get it.
By all means, not the Rashad White show.
Yeah, he had some flashy moments last year because everybody else on the Bucks was injured, so it was kind of no choice for him to get red zone touches to amplify his.
Yeah, it was flashy because Bucky Irving was injured.
Yeah, so street level is good for Rashad White, and then now look at that card for Bucky Irving. That card right there for Bucky Irving, I thought was so cool. It's the Ace of Clubs right there. Finesse, right? Finesse. All these cards are so dope, bro. All these cards are so freaking dope, bro.
Shit, boy.
Make sure y'all smash that like and subscribe. This stuff right here, if y'all want more shows like this, let us know too. Let us know how we can improve it. Remember, this takes a lot of work behind the scenes, ladies and gentlemen. So show us some love. Next one we got on this list is Zach Charbonnet. Seattle Seahawks chose to stick with Charbonnet over Kenneth Walker. They didn't want to have to pay Kenneth Walker. They decided to roll with their rookie. And he was okay. He was a great addition to that little 1-2 punch that they had going on over there. I don't think that he was the difference maker. I think he did get injured for a couple weeks at one point during the season last year. But
yeah,
was he the difference maker? No, I think he was just a good addition to that 1-2 punch, and that's also probably why they went and drafted another running back in the first round this year. So I don't know where I can put him. He did okay with the touches that he had, but I don't think he was anything. I don't even think he was close to being the reason the Seattle Seahawks were successful. So in my opinion, I would put him at a street level, but he definitely has the opportunity to move up.
Yeah, I would say street level with mutant potential. The dude's he's out there getting it. He's like a Master Chief, you know what I mean? He's trying to be the hero of his own show now.
Yeah, I mean that is a great comparison.
The Arbiter's gone.
And I'm reading all your chats, Mr. Polk. I'm just trying to make it as little editing on my end as possible for when I have to cut this video. So I'm not ignoring you, I promise.
Excellent.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okie dokie. Sir. And action. Alright, so the next one the next one we got on this list is Mr. Chuba Hubbard. Carolina Panther.
Chuba Hubbard.
I actually like this guy. He's not a big name. He's not a big household name. He's not the guy that when they think about top running backs, he's not the guy that comes to mind. But he's one of them sneaky guys that he really is a good running back. He's performed with the opportunities he's been given. and he's a part of the Carolina Panthers' success. And without him, I don't think like the success that they have would be without him. Like they wouldn't have that success without him.
Yeah, I agree. Rico kind of took his job a little bit when they were battling it out over there. So, I mean, there was that. But that was also due to injury. And, injuries can be that kind of way. I would put him as like a mutant because he is prominent in fantasy and he does get, a decent yardage when he's healthy. So he's just not a Cape Crusader on his own right. He's a name that's up and coming, and a lot of people like him,
Yeah, and
but he hasn't quite reached that status yet.
and they chose to go with him over Rico Dottle, right? So they chose to roll keep
Which
keep
surprised
rolling
me,
with
to be
Chuba
fair.
Hubbard. They got rid of Rico Dottle. They chose to keep rolling with Chuba Hubbard. So I think he fits in that mutant category because he does have the skills and the traits there. It's just he's not doing it on a consistent level, whether it be injuries or whatever. But I think this is the first one we have where like he has the opportunity to go both ways. Like he could go up or down.
Yeah, he could
this
go up
coming
or
year.
down.
Because now it's his backfield again. You got to stay healthy. You got to take your team like your team went to the playoffs last year. You got to take them to the playoffs again this year. You got to be a part of that. It's got to be on your shoulders. Like you got to be part of the reason they're winning if you want to move up into that Cape Crusader category. But if you're like out there fumbling the ball and you're the reason they're losing, then you fall down street level.
That's not going to be helpful.
You know what I mean? So he's got the opportunity to go up or down from where he's at right now, which is interesting. All right.
Not too many people you can say have that.
The next one on this list is DeAndre Swift. Chicago Bear. This one is kind of interesting, right? Because we've seen him be the focal point of an offense, but we've also seen him not really performing great. I think he's definitely gotten better since he joined with the Bears.
I'll agree with that.
I think he fits, in my opinion, I feel like he fits into that mutant category. Like, he does have that raw physical talent. He's definitely a guy you can rely on to help win you a game. But he's not the guy. He's not a Caped Crusader. You're not putting this game on his shoulders like you're putting it on Caleb Williams' shoulders. He's going to be the one that brings you those fourth quarter comebacks. Because if you think about it, if you're doing a fourth quarter comeback, you're not running the ball. DeAndre Swift, unless he's in the passing game, he's not involved in that fourth quarter comeback at all, other than blocking or maybe a RPO to get a pass along the sideline to just get a first down, go out of bounds.
Get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Yeah, exactly. So he's not the guy that's carrying this team. So I put him at mutant. And I don't think that the way this team is built, I don't think he has the opportunity to be the Cape Crusader. But he does have an opportunity to lose his job.
Oh, 100%. He definitely has an opportunity to lose his job. I would put him somewhere along the mutant line as well, based on skill alone and what he has done for the Bears since becoming a Bear. We've seen him with the Lions, and he was a prominent name there. And going to the Chicago Bears was like a big transition. And to see him get an opportunity to really make a name for himself with the likes of Caleb Williams behind the helm, he definitely would be a great asset to any team. But I think mutant status is a great spot for him.
Yeah, because he's not making a difference. Like, he's not the difference maker no matter where he goes. He's a good clutch piece on the team.
Yeah. Yeah.
The other Washington commander, we got Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. Had a really good year last year, right? But he did suffer a little bit of an injury. But he's shown that he can be the number one guy over there for the Washington Commanders in that backfield. again, this mutant category seems like it's getting pretty crowded with these running backs. But that's just how it rolls, right? Because not everybody has the ability to carry the team on their back. And I don't think
Yeah, not everybody's going to be an unstoppable force.
I don't think that we can consider Jacory that either. We haven't seen enough from him. I think honestly, like I could probably stick
I
him
would
in
honestly
street
put him
level.
street level.
I was gonna say honestly, I could probably put him street level just because he did suffer the injury last year, and like had he not suffered the injury, the Washington Commanders would have done better. So we need to see him be more reliable.
To be fair, that whole team has a problem staying healthy.
And that's true. So we'll see what he does this year with his touches. They changed up that running back room a little bit, so it's going to look different. So who knows what that running back room even looks like this year. It could be abysmal, to be honest. Like last year, it wasn't bad.
A three-headed beast. Everyone gets a touch.
Yeah, you have like each of them.
We don't throw the ball anymore.
Each of them have 10 touches per game for 50 yards each. Like, oh my gosh, that would be horrible.
Hey, that's 150 yards, man. That's great running.
Bad stats for the running backs though. Not
for
helping
a fantasy perspective, yeah.
Not helping you move into that mutant status, Mr. Jacory. All right, we got a few more left. Here's the rookie running back that the Seattle Seahawks drafted this year. We can't really. Jadarian Price, they drafted him 32nd overall. He was also the backup running back for Jeremiah Love in Notre Dame last year. So he wasn't even the starting running back for Notre Dame last year. Jeremiah Love was. And he's getting brought in by the Seattle Seahawks to back up Charbonnet. So as it stands right now, I think we can't put him anywhere but sidekick. He's not a starter by default, but he is a starter by default because if Charbonnet goes down, which is likely to happen, he's going to get the start. But is he going to be successful? We don't know.
Find out next time.
Find out.
To be continued is what I should say.
Next time on Endzone to Endzone. Yeah.
But no, I agree. He's definitely sidekick level performer. Drafted, unknown. Yeah, he's got college film, but like you said, he was the backup in college. Nothing saying he should be the starter in the NFL. He's probably going to be a reliable thing. He's just got to sit back and learn. He'll get his touches. He'll get his opportunities. And see if he moves up in the ranks. But for now, sidekick it up, boy. Know your role and own it.
Know your role and
do your
own
best
it.
to and own it, exactly. Like Charbonnet needs a little breather. You go out there, do the best you can, son.
Yeah, and that's going to be his goal this year, right? His goal this year is going to be moving up to street level, taking that job away from Charbonnet and making it his own.
Yes.
All right, so the next one we got on this list is Javonte Williams. Javonte Williams, Dallas Cowboy, performed really well. He was definitely part of the reason that Dallas Cowboys were somewhat successful last year. He definitely had a lot of good games, but he also had a couple bad games too. He's moved around the league a little bit. He didn't do so great in Denver, but he gets to Dallas, and like it seems that he found a fit in Dallas. Was able to find a groove and able to be a productive part of the team. But we've seen him in Denver, and he wasn't necessarily a part of like a productive piece. Yes, he had moments where he had splashes and wild plays, but it wasn't a consistent thing. So again, mutant category seems like it's filling up on us. What do you think?
Yeah, I was gonna say mutant to street level at the very least, because he's got potential, but he needs time to show.
he's got to have another consistent season, right? He's got to have another season this year
Yeah.
where the Dallas Cowboys have a few wins because he went 200 plus yards and 3 touchdowns, you know, and like that you could tell that he was the reason they won that game, and not the reason that they lost the game. So he's just got to keep
Yeah.
pounding it, man. Keep pounding the rock and doing what you did last year, and just keep it going this year, and you can definitely become the Cape Crusader of the Dallas Cowboys. Because they chose him over Rico Dowdle, you know. They chose to stick with him.
Yeah.
So
Rico Dowdle getting bounced around, even though he's not too shabby.
not too bad. He's not too bad. He's definitely a guy. I mean, he's not going to win you a Super Bowl. He's not going to be the difference maker, but he's still a guy. We got another young running back for the Cleveland Browns in Jerome Ford. Again, had some splashing plays last year, but it's also the Cleveland Browns, and it's really hard to judge because he's also part of a 1-2 punch with
Judkins.
And we put Judkins in the... Wow. Where did we put Judkins? I guess we put him in the street level category as well. Where's he at? I'm trying to find him.
Somewhere down there.
I thought we already did Judkins.
We did.
I can't find him on here. Oh, yeah, we did. We put him in the mutants category.
Yeah, sorry, I had to go assess the giant TV that has the screen on it so I could see.
But yeah, so we have Judkins in the mutants category. Jerome Ford, I mean, these Cleveland Browns are so hard to judge because the team just, like, it's so much in shambles. Like, you don't know who's their number one guy. Are they going with Judkins? Are they going with Ford? It's a matter of who's injured which week, you know.
Are they going with Watson? Are they going with Sanders? We don't fucking know what's going on. We're the Cleveland Browns.
Bunts. I'm gonna stick him in street level. I gotta see what they can do this year. See who comes out and takes the clear starting number one role over there for the Cleveland Browns, because they're literally just a revolving door of players. Like it's so hard to judge a player from the Cleveland Browns whether they're good or not. Like, could he play in the Kansas City Chiefs and be good? I don't know, because the Cleveland Browns play such bad football, you can't really gauge like if he'd be good on a good football team.
I agree.
J.K. Dobbins is the next one. He originally was a Baltimore Raven, now a Denver Bronco. He went through the Chargers.
Denver Bronco.
He's a Denver Bronco now. He went through Baltimore, went through the Chargers, and now he's a Denver Bronco. So he's moved around the league quite a bit. Kind of never really been a guy that you can rely on, but he's been a guy that you can trust in certain situations. He actually had a pretty decent year last year in R.J. Harvey's absence for the Denver Broncos, but then again, he was just there to fill the shoes of R.J. Harvey. He's not their starter. He's kind of their backup, but he's a good, reliable backup. So in my opinion, I feel like he gets the street level cred. You know, he can get the job done, but he may need help from others around him in order to save the city.
And I'm actually okay with that tier for J.K. Dobbins. He's not the main guy. He's not like the well-rounded teammate you can plug into any team and he's going to be great. But I would say he's working towards that. So street level is probably about where I would slap him in there.
Yeah. He's not as bad as a sidekick, but he's not as good as a mutant tier either.
Right.
All right. I didn't get the RJ Harvey card, but if we were to rank RJ Harvey, where would you rank him?
I wanted to put him near the mutant section because he was doing really well until he got hurt. But I guess injury prone is not necessarily a good mutant quality.
Yeah, that
So
was
probably street level.
street level for RJ. I would go mutants for RJ Harvey. He definitely shown that he's got the raw potential talent. And it was a rookie year. You know, it's a rookie year, his first year, and he showed that he has the capabilities to be a caped crusader for those Denver Broncos. He just did get injured, so that would be the inconsistency part. I personally would rank him in mutants. Waffles would rank him in street level. Let me know where y'all would rank RJ Harvey down in the chat, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll probably drop him in the mutant section.
Yeah, I don't have his card. I didn't get his card, and I was like, oh crap, I'm not gonna get it. Aaron Jones. Got 3 more running backs left. Aaron Jones. This is a nice little card here. It's a jersey card. He's getting old too, right? He's had a really good career,
Yeah.
but he's getting old. And I think at one point in his career, he would have been up as high as a Caped Crusader. Early on, especially when he was,
I would have called him Old Batman.
especially when he was with the Green Bay Packers, he was definitely a Caped Crusader. Probably could even like a year or two probably put him up in that top god tier. But that's not him anymore. He's older. He's a little rusty. Injuries are going to come more often. I think he's a good veteran, an old Batman to teach a young Batman the ropes. I hate to do it to him, bro. I hate to do it to him, but I feel like he goes to the street level. He's had a bad couple years, man.
He's the street level good backup right now. He's the guy you want teaching the next generation like some tricks, of the trade. But he's not the guy you want out there making the big decisions because he's gonna get hurt and then you're gonna be stuck with a bill.
Yeah, he's not your bell cow anymore. He's not the guy that you can go and run out there all 4 downs all game long. No, you have to have another guy to be able to take away some of that workload, because if you do, like, he's gonna last.
Don't get me wrong.
4 games.
You could put him out there on 3rd and 2, and he'll probably get it. But
yeah, but you can't rely on.
He's not the workhorse.
Now he.
Yeah, agreed.
I mean, unfortunately, I love Aaron Jones. I've always been a fan of Aaron Jones. I used him in a lot of fantasy leagues, but yeah, he's getting older, and like it's not working out for him. He's not on a team with great pieces around him to make him great. All right, the next one.
It's looking more like Beetlejuice.
It's showtime. The next one we got on.
He's been doing it too long.
The next one we got on this list kind of falls into the same category, right? Ooh. And I realized I didn't get Travis A-Chain either. I thought you sent me a Travis Etienne card. Anyways, Alvin Kamara. Wonderful career. But here's another prime example of it just like he's falling out of his prime. He's getting older. And I don't think you can rely on him as consistently as once before. I mean, he barely even played last year, and I think that's why the Saints went out and got Travis A-Chain to take the primary workload of Alvin Kamara. Where would you rank him, though?
Yeah. Back in the day, I would have ranked him a Cape Crusader. Now, street level for sure.
Yeah, I'm same with you. Back in the day, in his prime, he had Caped Crusader written all over him. But now he's getting older. That's why they brought A-Chain in. He's just kind of like that old guy that's there on the team, but he's there for moral support. You might get a few touches, might get a few touchdowns here and there, but like you're not relying on him to win the game for you anymore.
No.
Where would you put Travis Etienne? I would put him in
Travis Etienne.
Yeah, I would put him in the mutant category. I'd put him in a mutant category. He has the ability to do it, but he hasn't had the opportunities yet in Jacksonville to prove it. So now he's going to get those opportunities here in New Orleans with the Saints to prove that he can be a Caped Crusader.
Yeah, that's like taking Peter Parker from the city and putting him in a world's perspective and saying, "All right, now you're a world hero. Go
Yeah,
get it."
right.
I got a feeling that he's gonna do well, but only because the other options have not been good.
All right, and last but not least, we got Blake Corum, the other 1-2 punch for the Los Angeles Rams. He's had some opportunities last year as he came out. You know, he used them well, but I mean, he's not the guy. He's not the number one guy. Same reason why I couldn't put Kyron Williams up there is because he's not the number one guy. He's not the only option. And I don't think he has mutant capabilities. I haven't seen enough from him yet. Again, I make the same argument with Blake Corum that I made with Kyron Williams. If you put him on another team, I don't think would have been as effective as he was with the Rams. In my opinion, he's a street level hero, probably like your Hawkeye, to where like you can rely on him in certain moments to hit that target, right? It's a 4th and 2, and you're on the goal line, and you sneak it to him. He could probably get you that touchdown. You know what I mean? But you're not relying on him all the freaking time.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Maybe even go as low as to put him as a
sidekick.
Not a Greg, but
sidekick.
A sidekick.
Starter by default. Safe to say he's not leading anyone.
Yeah, starter by
glory.
default.
Yeah, I was just trying to be nice because he is coming off of a winning team, you know. But I mean, sidekick it is, bro. I don't care.
I'm just trying to be
nice.
Sidekick it is. Sorry, Mr. Corum.
Sidekick it is. And ladies and gentlemen, whether you like this list or not, wow, can you believe we only got 3 running backs in that God tier, and that top tier? We got your Jahmyr Gibbs, Jonathan Taylor, and Christian McCaffrey. Oh, bro, I'm missing so many freaking running backs, bro. We didn't rate Derrick Henry either.
Where's Derrick Henry?
Yeah. I'm just realizing that I missed Derrick Henry on this list too. Because I know you sent it to me.
Yeah, that was definitely a card I sent you.
So where would you...
He might have got mixed in with the...
quarterbacks?
Derrick Henry? Derrick Henry's... I would put him as God tier. Absolutely. He's definitely one of the... Or at the very least, the top Caped Crusader. Because he can go from any plug-and-play situation, and he's going to change the dynamic of that team.
No, 100%.
They are going to work around him to make it work.
I think he is the Caped Crusader. I think he is in the Caped Crusader category myself, but he has the abilities to be the God tier. He has the abilities to be the universe protector, but he hasn't done it, right? He had the opportunity, I feel like, when he came into the Baltimore Ravens, and that was your opportunity. You could take now that they inserted Derrick Henry, they're definitely Super Bowl contenders. Well, it didn't happen. You know what I mean? And it's been 2 years now, and it hasn't happened. So it's like, yeah, we thought that you were that guy. We thought that you were that guy, but it turned out that you're not that guy. You're just a Caped Crusader. You just hit that elite tier, and until you can take the Ravens,
you're just a big dude.
Yeah, until you can take the Ravens over the edge into that Super Bowl, you're just a Caped Crusader. You're a piece that they need. Without you, they're not doing nowhere near as good. But you need to do better. Stop dropping the ball, Henry. Gosh. Do you know what glue?
No more fumbles. A man of your stature should not be dropping anything. It's too far on the ground to pick it up.
Yeah, so that was your list, ladies and gentlemen. All your running backs we ranked as superheroes, from God tier all the way to sidekick. Let us know in the comments below what y'all think. If y'all would have moved anybody around, if y'all agree, if you don't agree, like and subscribe. Anyways, we don't care. Throw that pencil.
Like and subscribe, anyways.
But
anyway, at the same time, have a great day. It's been a lot of fun. We've had fun. You've had fun. I hope I have had fun because I know he's had fun. Down there, up here, wherever you want to be. The running back show was pretty good. I like to say we had a good time. I know I did.
Yeah.
But it's one of those situations where running backs are a big portion of your team, just like the quarterbacks. And we have a lot of fun talking about them, but we now know who we can consistently show who we're talking about. Like we're going to be talking about God tier and
Cape
and
Crusaders.
more than likely the Cape Crusaders throughout the next season. Everybody else down there, do better, man. Do better. Come on up here. You want to work towards being up here, guys.
Yeah, and if y'all want to know how we ranked your favorite quarterbacks, make sure you tune into that other video. It's on the channel as well. We'll pin it down in the comments. So make sure you check out both of those videos and stay tuned. Smash that like, smash that subscribe, because the next one we got the wide receivers. Now that one's gonna be a crazy one right there. Like that one is gonna be a crazy one. But give us some time because it's gonna take some time for us to prepare that one for sure. But I had fun.
Absolutely. Most teams have 2 professional wide receivers on each team, and that's already 64 players.
Yeah. And we'll probably have like 80 players to go through, like wide receiver wise. So that's gonna be a good show. So make sure you mark your calendars whenever we drop the link and the dates in the Discord. If you have not joined our Discord yet, you're missing out. Go join that Discord. We just got nitroed. We got our server boosted. That's why our audio is so much better right now, and it can only go up from there. So if y'all have not checked out our Discord yet, hit the link in our profile. Go check out the Discord. Join it because it's definitely a great place to be. It's also where you want to be if you want to win any of our giveaways. That's how we get a hold of you. So join up. You want to talk to him about some of the other links we got on our profile page, Mr. Mercari?
We got a couple other links on the profile page. Obviously, you can donate directly to the page. We're looking for sponsors. If anyone's out there trying to, plug, we'll gladly plug you in our videos. Just let us know. Obviously, Charlie's Choice Collections is out there on Mercari. We've been accepting offers all week long. We had 3 sales this morning alone that we went and shipped out for our lovely customers. We got a Jets onesie going out to one of our great fans. Thank you for stopping by and checking that out and even letting me know that you were an AFC Easty Boy follower.
Woo-hoo!
Good job. Congratulations.
Yeah.
And we're just having a great time. Obviously, there's links in there for the homepage so that you can get back to AFC Easty Boys, and you can leave us comments. We read them things, man. We're just 2 dads out here trying to have fun and enjoy life while bringing you some lovely NFL knowledge
and content, and we plan on bringing you a lot more. I had so much fun. Thanks for everybody down in the chat, keeping the chat live and keeping the chat going. It means so much to us. Don't forget, smash that like button on the way out and share it with a friend. It helps us out so tremendously. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, this has been your AFC Easty Boys. I'm catndahat.
And I'm Charlie Waffles.
We'll see you next time. Peace.